publishing?
Yeah, just hit it. Hopefully this.
Why wouldn't it?
Because it's been giving me all sorts of trouble for the last hour.
It's okay, I have your notifications on, so it'll tell me when you guys go live.
Should tell me when I go live.
Watch live now. This is fun.
Edition. Oh, okay. Well, edition was spelled wrong. Okay, I think. Let's refresh the screen.
I got pictures.
Do you?
And
Ooh, 19 people are already watching?
1, 2, 0.
What? Oh my god, I'm mooing because I forgot to turn this off. What did you get to drink?
A beer. What happened?
Nothing.
Is it working?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm nervous.
Okay. You're coming out of the darkness and
I'm
into
coming
the light.
out of the dark. Alright, I'm gonna turn
Turn the kitchen off.
the kitchen off. I stepped on a mouse.
Well, it's a catnip mouse.
Yes.
Hello. All right. If we could let everybody know inside, I'm sure everybody already has. That we're here.
That we're here.
Yeah. You getting snacks?
I really forgot to eat dinner, so yeah. And seeing that we're in the house now, the refrigerator's really close. Makes it easier.
This is bothering me. It's
What's
not-
bothering you? You gotta make the.
It's
Oh.
not
Oh.
perfect.
It's not.
Stop it.
I don't. No.
That's no better.
Oh, okay. There. Now
Push it forward a little bit.
I couldn't tell which way to go because if I moved it left, it went right.
I know. Oh boy.
This is not good. The barn's better.
Stop
I do like it out in the barn. Once the mosquitoes are dead, we're going back.
it. It'll also be freezing.
I don't care. We're going back. Bundle up.
Bundle up, baby.
Yep.
Alright, that one looks okay. This one's still.
I like the plants on the table. Thank
all
you,
messed
Tracy.
up.
All right. By the way, I'm not going to be really able to see most of the questions.
This looks wrong, but right at the same time. I don't know why.
Wrong, but right at the same time. Okay. Yep.
Everybody gotta see a little bit of light.
Plants, nice touch. Yeah, those are dining room tape.
Easy for
IKEA.
Stop it. They
Dining
didn't
room
need
ta-
to know they were from IKEA.
Who cares? IKEA's cool. Dining room table plants, and
Okay, I think they're good.
now she's trying to make them perfect.
They're not good.
No, they're not good.
Oh,
Not at all.
anyway.
No, that one is way off. Ah! It's worse. Don't touch it. Let's just let people show
Stop
up.
touching things.
Ah, okay.
It was perfect.
This is, I'll have to say,
No, I said
much
it
more
was.
By
Oh,
the way,
there she is.
Camera's way too high.
Nice, Dally.
Way too high.
Yeah, I told you this. You didn't.
But if I
listen.
move it down, they're gonna see all table.
You didn't listen.
No. Bear with us.
I just saw you move the plant.
It's crazy.
You just saw me move the plant.
Yeah.
Hi, Stella.
So they're still funneling in. So hi, Stella. Stella's back.
Hold on. Oh, I just hit my step goal. I wasn't even moving. It was all the Stella lovin's.
Yeah, Stella, you can go lay down somewhere. We're kind of busy.
She's always here.
Oh Jesus. Hazel,
Hazel,
Hazel.
come here.
come here.
Hazel.
Look at her. She's like,
Here she
oh,
comes.
here she comes.
Here she comes.
Hazel, right here.
Hazel,
in the
come
middle.
here.
In the middle, Hazel.
Hazel, come
Here
here.
she comes.
Hazel.
Oh, it's Hazel.
Oh, Lukey's like, what about me?
Look, Hazel's here.
Hi,
Hey,
Hazel.
Hazel. How you doing? Huh? Your head is the size of Stella. Yes. Welcome to Q&A. Hazel's
I
first
know,
time.
Hazel's first Q&A.
First Q&A.
Where'd
Hazel, over
she
here.
go?
Come here. Come
Where'd
here.
she go?
Come here. Come sit on my lap. Come
Where
on.
did she
Right
go?
up here on my lap.
Where did I
Oh, good
know?
girl. Okay, this is silly. We're just wasting time letting everybody funnel. Hey,
Coming over.
oh gosh. No. If they start playing on my lap, this will not be good.
Best Q&A
Hazel,
ever.
snuggle in.
Is
Oh.
that mine?
Yes,
What's
it's
in
holding
it?
up my phone.
What's in it?
I don't know.
You didn't get me anything, huh?
No, you didn't ask for any. Ah! Stella zoomed in.
With her nose. Onto the computer
Did
where
you
the
see
goats
it?
are.
No, it's a delay.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a delay. I'm gonna put them here because I don't want Stella touching it.
Oh,
We were having lots of technical. So welcome to Q&A with L&A Indoor Edition because of the mosquito epidemic that's happening.
Pandemic. Outside.
And we're not joking. We talked to our vet when she was here yesterday, and she was bundled head to toe in like flannels, and she's like, because she lives in barns all the time, so she's like going into the danger zone, and
She's in the hot zone.
and it's like 85 degrees out, and she's all
We were
bundled
all
up,
sweating. It was all really.
and she even created the kind
a
of like
curfew, like
kind of
us.
like we did. We
Her
have
granddaughter's not allowed outside after like 5:30.
right.
So we're bumping ours back because if the vet won't let her granddaughter out after 5:30, then our kids can't be out after 5:30 either.
Well, yeah, we're kind of in that.
No, it's happening.
Especially we're pushing up to like, Stella, I want to eat snacks because we're inside.
She's like, I want snacks.
You don't need my snack.
Well, I want snacks.
So yeah, so welcome to Q&A with L&A Indoor Edition.
We're gonna be
If
even
it's your
more
first,
distracted.
if it's your
here.
first time here, put something in the chat so we know this. We've got Rachel on backup for us, helping us with some questions. Hopefully, if she sees them, she can let us know. We have lots of technical difficulties.
I had no difficulties.
Okay, I had lots of technical difficulties over the last hour and a half. So my phone has now become the phone running the camera because I think that phone died. So I don't know what we're going to do after Q&A.
And our fancy tablets didn't work.
And our tablet that we bought didn't work. So I've got some research to do and a barn to build. So we'll get to that at some point.
Yeah.
But I got hummus, so that's good. Stella, you want spicy hummus? So what are we talking about today?
I don't know.
The first question is, will the House of Pie have a water source, or must you truck it in?
We have to.
We have to truck
Rock
it in
it
for
in.
now.
For now, forever. Yeah.
Yeah, so Billy will get a lot of use. Not Billy the goat,
So-
Billy the
So one thing we
Vehicle.
could do.
Oh, you're gonna talk while eating that? That's just rude.
Would you guys like a cracker?
Don't talk while eating.
Okay, you answer the question.
I think what we're gonna end up doing. Oh, Cheryl, they're fake. Totally fake. If I can keep animals alive, but I can't keep anything green alive,
This is
I will
very-
kill it. I'm lucky. I am the longest thing I've been able to keep alive. I've been doing a pretty damn good job. I'm 36 years old, and I'm still here.
I think that's the first time you ever told them your age.
But the plants, if they were real, they would be dead tomorrow. I swear. I'm horrible.
Hence the reason she don't give a shit about the greenhouse. Sorry,
I'll
bad
just
words.
Kill it anyway.
Q&A's adult time.
Yeah, well, not really. People do come here to learn.
Huh. Learn that Aaron's a weirdo.
They don't need to come here to learn that.
So what I was trying to say is the roof line of, I might try to build a water collection system
I like
because
that idea.
I love that idea because the rainwater's perfectly fine for goats, and it's a metal roof, so it's clean. You can't really do that to feed animals off of a shingled roof because it picks up part of the shingles, right? The asphalt and the shingles, the little
Can't do
stones. You can't do that. But I could do some type of water collection system off this roof and collect that water for the animals. So it's something I'm thinking of doing. It's totally fine and safe, but I don't know yet.
I don't know how to store water though without it getting moldy or algae and
Keep it out of the sun.
okay. That's
It's
good.
true. The outdoor water trough right under where they watch, if it stays out of the sun, it doesn't turn green.
Well, what it needs to do is stay contained. Can't have access to like the outdoors, you know, so like no bugs fall in and all that.
Right. They're going to drink it fast enough.
Yeah.
No, stop. Is there any other questions, or do I got to come up with stuff to talk about for the next hour and a half?
I don't know. I'm a little behind already.
How do you
Stop it.
protect the boys from the triple E virus?
So there's nothing we can do right now. Nothing at
don't?
all.
You pray that
Yep.
they don't get bit by mosquitoes.
And it's not just the boys, it's all the goats.
It's everybody.
I think that
Just
question
because
was
the
boys.
girls,
but-
right? Just because the girls live inside doesn't mean they're protected from mosquitoes. That barn is essentially a tin can with holes in it
Right.
for air, and mosquitoes can fly right
Oh, yeah.
through all of that. So they're not protected. Nobody's protected out there, and there's no vaccine. There's nothing. So we can only take our measures of making sure any standing water gets dumped out, cleaned out, like so as to not help mosquitoes breed.
Right.
That's all we can do.
That's-
So
That's it. And hope for cold weather, which is not coming anytime soon.
all right, I saw a comment
Go
that
ahead.
I now must address.
You have a comment that you must address?
I do. Here, hold my dog.
I'll hold your dog.
Okay.
Come here.
So I don't know how the message got around that we were running low on animal crackers. But I think
somebody watched
somebody
Wacky Wednesday.
A lot of people watched Wacky Wednesday and was like, "Oh, the tub's getting empty. I'm gonna send them some animal crackers." So I had quite a laugh this week. Hold on,
You might have to move
I
it.
have a visual demonstration.
Okay, pass them over here.
Okay.
I'll take the animal cracker tub.
All right. All right. This is.
You okay?
Hold on.
You good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It's fine. It's fine.
You sure?
It's fine.
Okay, look at the size of that
Look at the
tub.
size of that tub.
Wait a second.
It's 5 pounds.
That's 5 pounds.
5 pounds of animal crackers, people.
That's a lot of animal
That
crackers.
is a ton of animal crackers.
Actually, it's not a ton. It's 5 pounds.
It's 5 pounds.
Wait a second.
Hold on.
That's 5 more pounds.
I mean, that's 10
They
pounds.
can't see me. Wait a second. What is this?
That's now 15 pounds.
UPS probably thought, what am I delivering? Hey, more.
Hold
Are
on.
you serious? You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Come on. This is just ridiculous.
Wait, what?
My goodness. This one's coming down.
Hold on.
I don't want it to fall on me. Oh my god.
Build that wall.
No.
Build that wall.
Stop it! Say no! Alright.
Can you see us?
Hello?
Where are you? It's 45 pounds. Wait, hold on. Is it 40 or 45?
It's
5, 10, 15, 20.
Where'd
Now,
my beer go?
it's safe. It's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Hold on.
Hold on, there's more. This is like an infomercial. So
Now.
this was for
Oh, wait, there's more. If you purchase now. No, I'm not
No.
giving anything away.
So
So
these
these
were
was there was actually another box, but the kids
and
already
this was
ate
super
them.
and this was super cute.
This was super cute.
These were the icing animal crackers, and somebody labeled it
Jake, Tyler, Quinn,
Olivia.
Livy, and Jace.
and they added Jace
which
too,
was
which
so
is so
cute.
awesome.
It totally like
They ate
he was like, wait for me.
yeah,
and
he
I'm
was like,
yeah,
wait for me.
You're a member of the family now. So
Yeah, so they ate like half a
they
box.
are no, there were 4 boxes. That box is gone.
Oh, so they ate a box and a half already?
Yes.
Oh my
Today
god.
alone.
Today alone,
Yeah.
box and a half gone.
Okay.
So, needless to say,
We're
PSA.
good on animal
No more
crackers
animal
for a
crackers.
while. But man, you guys really, I mean, Moo. Have you seen the size of Moo? She does not need.
So the vet told us she was fat during the ultrasound.
They said, well, I can't see a baby because she has such a thick layer of fat.
Right.
I was like, Moo, don't listen. You're beautiful. Okay.
Oh, that was exciting.
So there's that. So, yes.
No more animal crackers.
Susan, I don't know if Susan sent all of these crackers because she
who it
said, well, the big box didn't have a note in it. The little box had a note in it saying
Correct.
who it was from.
Yeah.
But the big box, that big box, came in 2 boxes,
Yeah.
did not have a note as to who it was from.
No.
So, I don't know if it was Susan, but she said something like, Liz, you have lots of crackers coming, and I hope
Oh God, I hope no more show up.
that is Susan's box. Because I'm going to have to rent a storage unit if any more are coming.
No. No more.
Could you imagine if I told Moo she has 45 pounds of animal crackers?
If you told the vet we had 45 pounds of animal crackers,
She-
she'd kill you.
She would kill me.
She already said dairy products with sugar.
No. She's like, you feed them pastries?
No.
I was like, yeah, just a couple every month.
do. Too bad Nabisco didn't sponsor us because now we need to talk to Animal Cracker Company. I don't know who they are,
Yeah. Okay, so I haven't been looking at chat.
You got a
Oh,
question?
you have you?
There's a bunch. How will you know Charlotte and other nursing moms have dried up?
Well, we'll know they're dried up, kind of like Lucy. We sort of just,
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna taste them.
Oh, do you need to do like a
one
brand?
open.
Yeah, Jake opened one and he says, "Oh, I just took the lid off. I didn't eat any."
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Nice.
I'm gonna weigh him. If there's not 45 pounds, I know he lied. Well,
They
now
work.
there's not.
It's actually pretty good, and I don't usually like these things.
You should try the frosting ones.
No, I'm
Nice.
good. I gotta get back to my beer.
We gotta get back to our question.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what you can do? You can go to the freezer. Sorry, there's a bird. There's a bird.
I can go to the freezer.
You
Continue.
and your bat story. freaks
ADD.
me
This
out.
is gonna be the worst Q&A ever.
Sorry.
Continue. Freezer. While you
Get
answer
me a
this person.
little drink.
Oh, one of the little ones. Got it. I'll get you one. I'll
Okay,
do
so
that.
how will we know if Charlotte and the other girls are dried up?
Yeah.
So they're gonna naturally wean their babies. You've probably already noticed that they're not feeding their babies as much as they used to. They've already started naturally weaning. So that's how we're gonna know is their udders will just never look full and the babies will stop nursing over time. As soon as those moms get pregnant, they're gonna really start ignoring their babies even more than they are now.
And we'll start skipping the milking.
Well, the ones that are nursing over in the peanut gallery over there, the ones who are nursing though,
That little thing?
that's up to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up to them. And they'll do it on their own. Poppy did it with, no, not Poppy. Deandra did it with Poppy. And Genevieve did it with Greta and Harper. They naturally weans.
Yeah.
So,
Next question.
what color is that outdoor roof in the new barn?
Black. We went with black.
And I love it.
On the current barn that you guys live in, our YouTube, the village lives in the barn.
Yes.
That one we went with gray, a two-tone. We did a dark gray, light gray, metal combination. Actually, I think there's 3 colors of metal on that barn.
There's white, there's dark gray, and then there's light gray for the trim.
And then there's the wainscoting part. Isn't that
It's already
brown?
dark gray.
Oh no, that was dark gray. You're
Dark
right.
gray.
There's 3. This is one color of metal, black. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And wood, because it's a wood-sided barn.
Okay. I'm trying to read comments too.
And clear plastic.
We're
for
back
the window.
to the whole I kill plants
Do
too.
you have Rachel might have a question lined
Okay.
up.
It's not really a question, but someone said you can keep a fan in the barn and it will help keep the mosquitoes.
Correct. That's one of the reasons I left the fan on in the barn
You
tonight.
are so smart. The one that's blowing.
Please
on
write
the
that
walls?
down.
Shut.
On
Wait,
September
hold on. Wait. Before we
21st,
jump ahead of ourselves,
2019.
which fan did you leave on?
The one, 2 of them. The one in the rabbitry and the one blowing on the girls.
Backwards,
Yeah,
high
I
five.
couldn't. Like, this is corny.
You're corny.
I know.
You wore
So,
a giraffe
is
costume
today-
in the barn.
That was not corny. That was creative. What's today's date?
The 21st.
On September 21st,
9/21.
2019 at 9 something, 8, 7, whatever.
7:50.
Never mind. This is recorded. We're just going to remember that you called me smart. And then if you ever deny it, I'll just come back to this video.
Plants need to be milked. I have a lot to learn of learning to do.
Plants need
Actually, I do. This could be why I kill my plants because I do water them with goat milk.
That's not why you kill them. That's actually very good for them.
I heard it was good for them, and that's
Yes.
why my tomatoes always turn out really good if the deer don't eat them first. Maybe that's why the deer eat them because they're just the most delicious ones in Salem.
Could be. Do we have another question
I
or
don't
comment?
Claudia Lopez wants to know if you can explain why Poppy being pregnant wasn't good.
Ooh, Claudia
Yeah.
Lopez, very good
That's
question.
a really good question.
For those of you that haven't been around, go back.
Okay,
Go back in time
go back in time.
to
So
when Poppy was born.
I don't know that has any relevance to why
Ooh,
Poppy
that-
being pregnant right now.
That's true. That doesn't.
would be a problem.
That actually has relevance to Poppy's mom, right?
No.
No. I'm confused.
So-
Never mind. Don't. I'm just. gonna
Okay,
take my
so
view.
Poppy being pregnant right now is not a good thing because when she was pregnant with Penelope, she picked up a bacteria in the hay that we were feeding them. We were feeding them round bales at the time, which we don't feed them round bales now because this happened to Poppy. She picked up a bacteria that caused botulism in her. She had what we think was like some paralysis of her esophagus, which was making it impossible for her to be able to swallow her food.
We literally had to make hay milkshakes for her.
We had to make a slurry. She had to drink her nutrition for a while. We were considering doing tube feedings, but it didn't come to that, thank goodness. Poppy did what she needed to do to stay alive, but she lost a tremendous amount of weight while she was pregnant with Penelope. And that's a big danger to the end of a pregnancy in any animal, really. But in goats specifically, that could cause her to go into something called milk fever or pregnancy toxemia, I think it's called.
I think you're right.
Where the body starts literally eating itself and the muscle. And when that happens, she could have died. So
yeah, there were conversations. I don't know how this is a goat channel.
I mean,
so
we're pretty. What do they say? We don't hold back.
We don't hold back. So there were points during Poppy's pregnancy last year, which we all know now is Penelope, right? Where Poppy was so bad that we had to make the decision then, with only a couple months to go.
We asked the vet, would it be in Poppy's best interest to terminate this pregnancy?
And it was too late.
And
she was like, nope.
She said you'd be doing more harm than good
at this point. She has to give birth, and we're going to do everything we can to save the mom. And you guys were here. Unfortunately, Poppy actually and Penelope is the first birth that I've missed.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. Ever in the 50-something days.
You were in
I had the flu. I was inside watching it live on TV. Almost ran out there because I'm like trying to talk to you guys, and I'm like, kind of.
We're a little busy.
Yeah. So in other words, we had to make the decision now. I don't want this to come out the wrong way. When it's an easier decision than going through the process and causing more harm than.
So good. I have to say, that was the end of that pregnancy. We had Penelope.
Right.
We, for whatever reason, Poppy's chewing and swallowing issue came back.
Yeah, it did come back.
Where she was gagging on food, hay again. And she just, because she's been nursing all this time, she really hasn't, typical first-time mom, right? She's putting everything into her baby. Yep. And she's ignoring herself.
Yep.
So all of the nutrition that we're pouring into her right now is going right into Penelope's milk that she's drinking still. Yep. And she's not able to put on the significant amount of weight that she lost leading up to that delivery. And then the goats lose even more weight. Even a healthy goat ends up milking all the fat off of their backs. That's why sometimes you see the togs stand up in the morning and their hips and like where their loins are sunken in, because all they've done is milked the fat right off of their backs. And then they eat hay and they go out and they graze and they get their grain and it fattens them back up over the day.
Watch how fat they'll get from November to January.
Watch how fat they'll get from 45 pounds of animal crackers.
This is true too.
God.
So
So
this one's Deandra's. So hang on a second. Do we have
there's 8 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of them. Hey, 9 times 5 is 45. Yeah, so there's 9 of them. How many pregnant moms will we have this year? One each.
No, we'd have 10.
Yeah, I'm not labeling the bucket and saying if you're gonna.
One's moose.
Moose will go like in a day. I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's the reason.
So that's the reason, because she needs the year off. Like we gave
just
Moo.
like Moo. Yep.
She needs the whole year off to go back and focus on herself and put her weight back on, so that when we start fresh next year, is the idea, that she'll be healthy enough to make it through a pregnancy without risking her own life. So the issue with Poppy being accidentally bred was that she needs this time for herself.
She needs it, yeah.
And I don't want to get to the end of her pregnancy, what would have been this pregnancy, and lose her
Yeah, no.
because we didn't make this call now.
Right. That's was my point.
So that's what had to happen.
Yep.
It's not a choice that I would ever make lightly, and I know you guys support our decisions, but I do feel like there's an explanation because there are some people who might not agree with our choice, might understand better if they hear
The story. That's why I said take your time.
exactly
Tell the story.
why we made this choice for Poppy.
Yep.
We've always said Poppy can go on and have more babies, but if we jeopardize her life knowing that she's heading into this pregnancy not 100% and then we lose her,
Right.
what will the guilt be then?
Plus, she'd be giving birth in January. That's not.
I mean, but
It's not
so
good
is
for.
Greta.
I know, but Greta's healthier. That's my point. Yep. Next question.
It's not a question, but Kimberly F said 4 more chatters are sending you cookies.
Oh my God.
I'm changing our mailing address.
Change it now. P.O. box it. The post office will be like,
It doesn't
this
fit.
doesn't fit. Ship
Go
it
back. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to make an animal cracker video.
We're gonna have to make an animal cracker
I'll be like
barn.
I'll be like, Nabisco, you missed out.
Yeah. We're moving
Like-
on to these cookies.
Right, whoever these guys are.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yep. I bet you they're made by the same people.
That's-
Just white label.
That's amazing.
They're
I
kind of
mean, that's funny. Funny.
Oh my goodness.
Susan,
Hey, just think 0 trans fat.
Susan
Yeah.
Battersby wants
Yeah.
to know, did Jenny have her date today?
She did.
So she
went,
did.
but she
So it'll
wasn't in full heat yet.
Yeah, so it'll be in Syman Says Farm Saturday, Syman whatever we call it. Syman Says Saturday 101. I should have made it like an educational. This is a goat.
Granny
Right?
Barb says those aren't Susan's crackers.
Oh.
And Susan was the one that says there are lots of crackers on their way.
Okay, lots is a relevant term,
Okay,
right?
she
So
said it after she saw these.
She said it after she saw this? Dude, if a truck pulls down the driveway that is not UPS and FedEx
If it's
and
got
goes,
a,
I have a delivery for you. That means you shipped something freight. Like it comes on a pallet. That's gonna be a problem.
we're gonna break out the live video.
Kathleen Goodyear said some of her cookies got delivered via post office today.
Uh-oh.
So you got some post
Oh, we might have more
We have
cookies.
some in the mailbox outside.
No, wasn't these the ones we just...
Right,
No.
a post office is at your mail, like,
Yeah, but our mail lady drives down our driveway because she's
Oh,
always
they-
picking up swanky sauce and lotion orders.
Yeah.
So she usually drives down.
She'll drive down.
So
Unless she was able to... We do have a pretty
maybe we
decent
have
sized
a
mailbox.
sticker in our mailbox saying you have a delivery at the post office
Oh my
that we
God.
couldn't deliver because it's too big.
We'll look. Where was I going? Oh, in Syman Says Saturday 101, which I'll edit tomorrow if I edit tomorrow. I have to. We talk about her date, and she had a date, but she wasn't ready. She just wanted snuggles. She didn't want the real deal.
She's close.
She's
So I
close.
brought her over to the boys. She peed right away, which is a sign that she's going into heat. And then we put her in with the boy, Giovanni, and she peed a couple more times. She just wasn't ready for the full Marvin Gaye moment.
I got a talking bird cup.
I don't.
No, I was just.
I got a solo.
They can't see.
You
it.
got a solo cup. I
That was
have a nip.
That was a change the subject moment.
Why? That was an educational,
I know.
like,
That
they
was
wanted
good.
to know the actual, like.
Have you had pregnant winter babies before?
First time
We've
ever.
never had a baby born before, like, March.
Have we ever had a
7th.
late February?
No.
No.
Never.
All our babies have been born in March by
March
design.
March and April.
Yep, March and April.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by design.
But we have heating barrels.
Oh yeah, we'll be
We
fine.
have our YouTube aunties who will keep a close eye
Yep.
on everybody.
Yep, she'll go in.
And
she'll
she'll
be the
go in
only.
a private stall.
She'll be in a private stall before we even put the private stalls up. Just think, she'll be 60 days ahead of the other ones.
Well, we'll put a private stall up because the
She'll just
camera.
be in Bay 4. No? Okay. Alright. My point is, yeah.
No, she'll be in Bay 3. We just have to put Bay 3 back up.
Yeah, we'll put Bay 3 back up. She'll
Because
go there.
of where
Yep.
the camera has to go to watch and
Yep.
all
Yep.
that fun stuff.
Yep.
I think. I think.
We'll figure it out.
Anything could change from
Yep.
here on out.
Yep.
I see Miss B asked someone was wanting to know if Thunder still has the urge to cahoots with the females even though he's neutered.
He does. I mean,
I watched him today.
yeah.
He mounted several.
Yeah.
And
I mean, but even some of the girls will mount other girls just dominance reasons. But yeah.
I mean, if I hadn't seen those edamame beans pop out of that shell, I would
You would
put
think
money
he's
on
still-
the fact that he's still shooting. Look, how did he get a checkbook and was able to write?
A check that didn't
Good
bounce
checks.
at 4 months old?
Yes.
I don't know. No idea. Awkward
Someone
silence.
wants to know
I'm reading all of their.
Yes.
Oh my God! Wows.
who the dad is from.
Who is the dad from?
Who is the dad?
Who's Greta's
Yeah.
baby daddy?
Yeah, her.
I would bet money that it's Thunder.
Oh, it's gotta be Thunder.
Those
He was
two
the
other
only
Tog
two
boys
others, yeah.
weren't mature enough. They didn't
No.
pee on their faces. They weren't.
Mm.
They weren't really. I mean, they were
Size
starting.
wise, they were even smaller.
They were small. That's fine. They just didn't seem as mature as Thunder.
Yeah.
I would put money on the fact that they're Thunder babies.
Yeah, I would say Thunder. I feel so left out not being able to read comments. Hi, everybody.
Will you be taking a poll to see how many people think ears are no ears?
Yes, Facebook.
Oh yeah, we'll put it
Follow
up
us on Facebook. We'll do a poll. Ears or no ears.
Hey, by the way, unless I missed something, we are one person away from 2,600 followers,
26
likers on Facebook.
Wow, I don't
Have
know.
you
Somebody will comment
I'll go like on Facebook.
on
Thank you.
Facebook.
I appreciate that.
We'll have to check. Somebody will put it in the comments. Go check out our Facebook page. How many
Oh,
people?
Liz, Aaron said on Wednesday that you were almost out of crackers, so we all listened.
Oh, my
I wanted
gosh!
to
Stop
say-
listening to me.
I wanted to say Angie had a message after she saw all of our animal crackers. She's like, "Well, you should tell them we like rum, like
Rum.
see how much and see how much
Angie's
rum,
hilarious.
Cruzan black cherry rum, like
Oh,
that's."
no,
I'm like,
stop.
"Oh my god, I don't think they can ship that. Like that's not
We're not
that's
sh-
alcohol."
We're not shipping rum.
It's also not prohibition anymore, so maybe
You
they
could.
can do that.
I don't know if you could buy rum on. People buy wine and ship it all the time, but I don't know
That's
how
what
that
I
works.
mean.
I don't know how that works. You
Anyway.
don't need to ship us rum. That was a joke.
It was just when she said it, I nearly peed myself. So
Yeah.
You can ship wine.
you can
You
ship.
could ship wine, but I don't
I'm
know.
kind of specific.
I
with my
think,
wine taste.
but it's very complicated to ship that type of stuff. Yeah. It's
Yeah, I
it's
don't
like
know.
a heating pad.
yeah.
I'm just waiting for you guys to tell me what to talk
Well, I'm
about because
trying
I've
to
got
go
nothing to read.
Was Harper's ultrasound done?
Harper
Harper
did
was not done.
ultrasound. So after ultrasounding a number of girls and finding no other signs of baby life, we opted to just stop.
We're gonna watch-
A, ultrasounds cost money, and B,
The vet was tired.
the vet's tired. We
if
had
it
to
were
get her
up to
out of here.
me, everybody would have gotten
Yeah.
ultrasounded and blood tested. Honestly, like that's. I want to cross my T's and dot my I's. I want to know
Right, but
that-
you also know they should be coming into heat when?
any second.
Right. So in other words, if they don't, say in the next week, then you're like, I haven't seen them come into heat in the next week or two, maybe 10 days or something. Now it's like, now I need blood work, ultrasound, you gotta come back.
It's
Because,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Essentially, I guess I have to wait until like mid. What are we at? Mid August. I mean
Mid-October.
Before I can say Harper hasn't come into heat.
Got
and
it.
now we have issues. Or Charlotte hasn't come into heat. I think we have issues.
Right, so...
Because it's the 20th of the month right now. If you fast forward 18 to 21 days from now,
Right,
which is when they should be coming into heat, if they came into heat today, and they obviously didn't.
they did.
So,
So yeah, so... in
I'm
other words,
afraid that everybody's pregnant. But,
they're not. We just ultrasound half the herd and...
you know, Amy has never showed her babies on ultrasound.
That's okay.
Anyway.
Fine, we have all our babies in January. And they're all
Fine.
mutts. Half
Whatever.
price.
We still get milk for lotion.
Half price
Their
sale.
milk won't taste
Yep.
different. It'll.
Nope.
Oh man.
Tyler's here.
Who's here?
Oh, Tyler just
Tyler
snuck by.
just snuck by. Hey,
Are you
Tyler.
hungry? Glad to see you're not in your mosquito protecting outfit.
Yeah. There's pizza there on the stove.
Miss B1083 said, "Can we have a naming contest for the twins?"
Yeah,
Well,
possibly.
I think once they're born.
Once they're born, yeah, right. We'll do it kind of the same way we did last year. Right when the babies are
I don't
born.
like jumping ahead too much. I mean, I
names-
saw some ideas about Elvis, and that was a weird coincidence that her due date is also Elvis's birthday.
Yeah.
That's
Tyler, I'll take a snack too.
You just
Uh,
had a snack.
I eat all the time, especially when the refrigerator's this close to me.
And on the topic of the babies, if someone asked, will you keep one of the babies?
No. No, we got to be very, very selective. I said it earlier. Very, very selective as to how many babies we keep. Just because, no, I do not want a salad, silly.
I'll
You
take
can
a
have
salad.
it.
Yay, grab
Grab
one
something for Rachel.
Give her one of those salads and a fork so she doesn't have to eat with her fingers.
So I have to.
So my point was,
stop.
just because we built a second barn doesn't mean we can keep more goats. That's my point.
However,
Oh my God, here we go.
this should come as no surprise that if something of quality pops out of a mom, that the option is there to keep her. And
So
all I'm saying, let me finish my thought. And all I'm saying is I would be extremely interested.
If you want better salad dressing, let us know.
Yeah, that's how it just.
He's got other stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
want
continue.
He doesn't. She'll want the egg.
Okay, then don't eat it. When you
I
pop it
think
off,
it's
it's
all
all in a plastic tray.
Yeah.
You don't even
all,
need to
all
eat it.
I'm saying is that if Greta pops out something like a female that has very good conformation and has good promise, I would be extremely interested to see what Thunder's milking lines and Greta's milking lines would look like together. That's all I have to say. But it would have to be phenomenal. I'm going to be extremely choosy
Okay,
this,
so
this coming season.
if I jump on Facebook Marketplace
Okay.
and search for something I really love, and if it's got great lines and just is phenomenal, does that mean I can bring it home?
You got a new air gun today. Shut up.
I got a new air gun today because I'm building your house of pie. And
Don't blame this on me. You were gonna go to the pawn shop and see if they had something, and I
Yes,
said,
I was trying to save
"You
money 'cause
get
I'm
what
cheap."
you want because you."
that's because
Dad's
you didn't
acting
want
like
me to
you don't
wait
get
till
it.
10 o'clock to the
Did you
pawn
ever
shop.
get ranch?
Ranch dressing? I think it's
No,
on the door.
maybe.
Hey, you
One
got
of-
Italian?
Yeah, there might be Italian there too. Check. There's like 7. How many salad dressings do you guys keep in your fridge? Go ahead, comment down below.
Anything but blue cheese.
Blue cheese, yeah, that's my favorite. Actually, Thousand Island is
Oh no.
Thousand Island. Actually, okay, let me rephrase. My new favorite salad dressing, Olive Garden. Kind of like the Italian.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that one might be in there too. The Olive Garden one.
Oh yeah, we have that
Next
on there.
question is, are waddles genetic?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so. I'm done.
He says no. I say
I
yes.
need another beer. Ah!
It's an animal cracker avalanche.
Do you want to know what's so funny?
What?
I don't think they'll be able to see that.
No, they heard it though,
Right.
and they
was
probably shaked.
Was that the one he was leaning on?
It was the whole tower. It was like a bunch of cheerleaders down there.
Oh, we're about to see.
Stacking.
Yeah, they
oh
saw it.
yeah, they saw it.
Here.
Oh, that's funny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, cow person said a black steel roof will make the barn hot. Actually, it makes it great in the winter time for snow load. So I kind of want it to get a little warm. But just like in the barn that we have now, the roof is high, and there's an open ridge vent, and there are open roof eaves. So all that hot air is going to go right out the barn. It's not going to be a tight, like a tight roof. It's open, so it won't get hot.
Louise, these
That's
are,
empty.
Erin, you want a snack? Have a cookie.
Oh yeah, she said have a snack. You have a cookie.
No, I already had a cookie. I'm good.
No, it just didn't hit the spot.
Want a cookie?
One of these is open. Hang on.
Oh wait, never mind.
Someone said, can you have the vet come back and check the other girls?
Yeah, we could.
That's gonna happen in the next like 3 weeks. If I don't see them go into heat, because now that we're in like the window of their
Tyler, I
strongest,
don't remember what
they should come into the strongest heat cycle.
Good.
If they don't, she'll come back out and we'll do another ultrasound. on everybody.
Do you
And
need
I'll make
another
sure
one
I'm
of
the
those?
first one of her,
Do you need another one of those?
first, yes.
Oh,
Tyler, can you grab me something in the freezer that looks like this? It's up near the ice cube trays.
Great.
Second time this question has been asked, but people
Oh.
want to know: did both of your parents get you interested in raising goats while you were
Ooh,
growing
very
up?
good question. I like this.
No.
That was from Debbie Johnson.
Debbie Johnson.
Debbie Johnson.
Pulling out a brand new question.
Debbie Johnson sends
Yes.
the best gifts. I just have to say.
So I'll.
She
you want to
spoils.
start?
She spoils us. Okay, so the
Talk about your
short-
childhood.
Was this therapy?
No.
The short answer is no. I got a cat when we moved to Connecticut. That was my
And you were
like,
12,
I was
11,
12,
something like that?
Yeah. I was going into 6th grade and I got a cat. But we moved from what I would say a small city,
Small city.
like a large town, small
you can
city.
say where. Where'd you live? If you want to.
Anyway.
You don't have to. Okay.
In Pennsylvania,
There you
and
go.
then we moved to a very small town
Correct.
in Connecticut.
Yes.
So it was
Different stuff in
more.
Calm down. Just go eat your leg. Just
I told you this was gonna be a distraction ADD episode.
Julie G just called me your mom.
Oh no, that's Rachel. Not
No,
Mom.
it's Rachel.
Rachel.
Angie's not sister.
Angie's not sister.
If you remember
yeah.
from
And
Syman.
not Liz's mom.
And not
Simon's-
Liz's mom.
No.
Liz's mom is down in the cottage.
Yes.
So anyway, in the move to a small town in Connecticut, I guess, which was more rural,
Yeah, a couple
more
thousand
country.
people. Yeah.
We had friends who had goats, and that's where my love of goats started. It was not realized at the time, but that's where it started.
So my childhood, divorced parents, lived with mom, went with dad on weekends. Dad lived in a condo, or in an apartment, really didn't have anything to do with the apartment, but his brother lived in upstate New York on like 140 acres. So that's my Uncle Jeff. So we would go there a lot. I'm talking 10, 13, 14, 15 years old time frame. I would ride my dirt bike, Kawasaki 80, quiet peanut gallery, Kawasaki 80 from back in the day, way back. Like we're talking like 1988-ish, 89 time frame. I'd have been about 10 years old. I would ride the dirt bike around all over the place, but he had horses, and then his girlfriend at the time had goats. So I was into the country thing all along back then when I've always...
Excuse you.
Yeah, excuse me. I've always been an outdoor, not an animal person, I wouldn't say, but more of an outdoorsy, machinery, what are we going to build today,
Project guy.
project type person.
Oh my God, you.
Tyler, stop talking.
I told you not to come upstairs
We
until
tried
we
to
were
lock
done.
you in the basement, but that's frowned upon. So we told you no upstairs. Come on, let's go.
Eat
Take
your
your
cheese stick
and go.
downstairs. I just broke the rules. Go eat downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bye.
See ya.
Angie says hi, she's on her way.
Talk to you
Oh,
later.
she's on her way?
Yep.
She's got good stuff for me.
So, no, neither one of our parents, my dad or my mom, no, not at all. Not animal people whatsoever. My dad called me, this is hilarious, called me a couple weeks ago. I think I told you guys this once before.
No problem.
And asked me, hey, we just found 3 cats on our front porch.
Barn cats.
Do I need to? No, he has a huge barn. He has 140 acres.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle only had 14. Sorry, I said that wrong.
100.
No, my uncle didn't have 100. He only had like 14 or 50. He did, yes.
He had
The
he
100 acres you remember, but that was not when I was a child. That was different.
I
So
thought it was.
my dad calls me. This is how not an animal person he is. He has 2 dogs, but he called
One
me.
of which he's looking to.
The one of which pees on the floor a lot.
He's
It's
regretting.
But
He's like, I'm too old for this.
he goes, do I have to feed a barn cat? And I was like, yes. You can't just let it live on mice. That's not going to work.
No. If you wanted to stick
Tyler.
around, yes, you have to feed it.
Before you leave, unlock the front door, buddy. just in case random people show up. So that's the long and short of, did our parents get us into farming?
Yeah.
I remember the day I'm driving home from work and Liz goes, "Are you sitting down?" I go, "Well, I would hope so. I'm driving." And
That
it
was the
like,
day I said I wanted chickens.
I want chickens. I remember
Before Oprah said it was like cool to have chickens.
that. Yeah, we were before.
And Martha Stewart. Like
We
it was
were way before that.
We were before the trend.
I've reached out to both of them. Neither one of them have called
That's
me
okay.
back.
I'm my own Oprah. You get animal cookies. You get animal cookies. I've got a whole supply.
Okay.
Apparently more's on the way.
Next question.
They want to know what you're drinking, Liz.
Oh, what are you drinking? A little, like
A Dr. McGillicuddy's
McGillicuddy's.
butterscotch liqueur.
Yeah, that's what she-
Intense butterscotch, it says.
And they really want to know what kind of plants those are.
They're
fake!
IKEA plants.
I swear to God, they're fake!
Yeah, IKEA model number 1840. That's what it says. Oh, actually, it's 903
Does that say Fecca?
13. It's an IKEA word. I have no idea what that means.
Somebody zoom in, crop it out.
Yeah,
Oh,
that-
shit.
No idea. IKEA.
It's
fake.
fake.
How much? $1.99?
Sure.
Something like that.
Sold.
Sold.
I'll mail them to you tomorrow.
No.
I'm not gonna do that.
Susan asked what happened with the chickens today.
Oh, good question. That was funny.
What happened to the chickens today?
So I turn around, and I don't know how, but the little silkies, like 7 of them were out of the pen. Right?
Out free ranging?
Free ranging. So I collected them all, and they saw me running around trying to catch them to get them all back in. I was filling their water.
Did you leave the door open?
It might have been that. I don't know what it was, but it was like, wait, or they found a spot where there was no chicken wire, because we have, that pen is designed to hold smaller,
Yeah.
I almost said littler chickens. Smaller chickens.
Yeah, littler.
But there's a section where the chicken wire pulled back and they can get through. The normal wire has holes like that, and they can fit. So they either snuck out or they came out the door, but it was like, oh my God, no, chasing baby silky
You're
chickens
too young
around.
for that.
So that's what I had to do, chase baby silky chickens.
That sounds like fun. Good
Yeah,
thing
no, it's not too
Stella
fun.
wasn't out there. She would have gotten them all.
She would have eaten
Nah.
them. Stella's not nice to chickens.
No, she likes to pull their butt feathers.
Yeah, she does. Yep. By the way, thank you again, 13,000
Oh yeah, we
subscribers.
forgot. That was a fun night.
So that was fun. Just so you know, on average, we gain like 1 to 5 subscribers every day. That might sound like a lot.
It's
but
not.
It's not that much.
But we love you.
We love you all. The day,
Everybody
the
counts.
day we said we need you to subscribe, we got 15 subscribers in that one day,
Yeah,
and then lost 3 the next day.
that's okay. We're still positive.
They said, "I helped you out, but I'm out of here."
Yeah, bye.
We'd be like,
Oh
Yeah.
goodness.
like Aaron picked his nose. I can't watch this stuff. And they left.
You probably did.
Maybe. Could have happened.
Kathy Christian said,
Angie was in there asking about the apple one. She said, Rachel, ask Liz if she has the apple drink for me.
Oh, I don't know.
I
I'd
didn't
have to
see
go.
her comment
No,
at
the
all.
last time Kevin got these drinks, I told him to get both of them, but then Bradley fell off the barn in mid-sentence, and I must have left out I said, get the butterscotch, and then Bradley fell off the barn, and I left out the apple.
Yeah, so just clarify.
He's
Yes,
fine.
Bradley fell off the barn
He did.
during
He
construction
twisted
last
his ankle.
weekend. He's fine.
He is.
And what happened was,
See, what happened was...
so the framing gun that we use shoots 3-inch nails. Somebody, I will not name, Jason, accidentally and it's kind of my fault, loaded the...
It's all your fault.
Everything's my fault.
It's
loaded the framing nailer with the 2-inch nails that we use for siding. So 3-inch nails for big 2x4s, 2-inch nails for siding. He loaded it with 2-inch nails. Well, a 2x4 is really confusing. It's not 2 inches thick. It's
No.
1.5 inches. So only a 1/2 inch of nail was sticking in. We didn't know. You can't tell as you're shooting, right? Poop, poop, poop.
Yeah,
you're
you don't
building,
know.
and you don't know. Bradley went to grab onto a 2x4 and we had to remove that 2x4, so another guy on the other end was taking the 2x4 off. Next thing you know, Bradley falls off the barn.
Yeah.
Twisted his ankle, but he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made it. So
Well,
we
what happened?
then
What happened was when he fell off the barn, he landed on a rock.
on a rock like this big.
Yeah, and then twisted his ankle. But he was wearing construction boots.
Yep.
So
If it was me, I would have been out because I wear sneakers.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Yeah. But note to self: we separated all the framing, all the nails, made it so hey, these are the only nails we're using today, so that wouldn't happen again. So it was a job site foreman fault, which means me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I didn't want them to freak out and be like, "Oh my God, Bradley fell off the barn. We haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Where is he?" Right? You
He's
know.
fine.
I mean, we get some of the
He
weirdest.
hasn't cleaned his room. That's why he hasn't been over. I swear to God, that's why he's not here right now.
TMI. I don't
What?
want our friends to not tell us stuff just because they think we're gonna put it out on YouTube.
I put
By the
everything
way,
out on
if you
YouTube.
leave a voicemail on my answering
going on
machine
YouTube.
telling me you missed the platform, it's going on YouTube.
That was funny.
That was so cute. Yeah, funny, hilarious.
That was cute. Like, and the thing is we listened to it after the platform was already put back in. So now I think she thinks we put it back just because her voicemail.
I still have no idea who that was.
I don't know.
If it was you, put it in the
It's
comments.
probably typo. I'm just kidding.
It was
You
not-
know, because she called to do a prank or something, didn't she? During the call-in.
Yeah, the calling
That's
show.
something typo would do.
Okay, next question. We
I
got a
don't
little
know.
sidetracked
It's
again.
not a question, but Kathy Christian says, I'm lucky I got here in one piece. A semi blew a tire and the retread flew into her windshield.
Woo! Yes, lucky.
Oh my god.
She says her and her car are okay.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Wow,
That's
that's
good.
scary. Well,
Yep.
we're glad that you made
Proper following distance.
That's scary. I'm glad you are here in one piece and safe. That is like my worst nightmare.
What? The like windshield thing on.
Well, yeah, like something flying from the opposite direction. You see it on the YouTube
Oh,
or
and
on the
they-
news
yeah.
when something flies from the other direction and hits your windshield,
Yeah.
or like that, like the tire blows out and something hits. Like you can't get away from that.
No.
It's coming and it's
Don't
not.
brace for impact at that point.
Yikes.
Yep.
Okay.
Someone asked, did you collect rocks this year?
No rock collecting yet.
No.
It's how many dollars a bucket? $1 a bucket.
We did do a little bit of rock collecting at the end of last
It
winter.
was the end of last winter. You're right. It's like yeah, it was
But
right around kidding
not-
season somewhere.
It was right when it was starting to get warm.
I literally think
Like
it was right
April.
after the kids' birthdays. Yeah, like
Yeah.
April.
It was April.
They were collecting
Because
rocks.
I remember Jake was like, I'm not doing this.
And then he did it.
And he did it because he wanted his $8.
Yes, this is true.
Yep,
And he had to work for it.
he did.
Yep.
Amy
Hot in here.
said, what kind of milk do you use for your plants?
What kind of milk do you use?
Is that a trick question?
Trick question. These plants?
Goat
No.
milk.
No milk.
I mean the ones outside that I actually do water with milk.
Yeah.
I use goat milk.
Yeah.
You
we
know,
used
every
to give
once
them-
in a while you'll see I milk a goat, right? And then I don't filter it. I bring it outside, and it's because I'm watering the tomato. But what?
Okay.
Have you noticed the weeds around the garden are also exceptionally beautiful?
They are quite large weeds.
Quite large. What? I'm up to live?
Yeah, you
I am up to live.
Yeah, I'm at a question.
Then I'm done.
We're out of questions. We're done?
We're done. No, I'm
That's
just
it?
kidding. What else are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
I'm not even done my second nip.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did we have any updates?
The Moo Pillow's quite popular.
It is quite popular. I feel so boring.
I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, Durham Fair
We
next
didn't take any
weekend.
notes.
Yeah. So we'll do our only, like, live, in person.
Our live in-person event.
Yeah, so you know what? I'll go back. We used to, years ago, do small farmers markets and events, and we tried, you guys might have heard this before, we tried to have our own store on the property and open every Saturday and all that, but it got too much. It was very time consuming and not effective. You know,
I smelled that.
sorry, I burped. We would go to farmers markets and it'd be 110 degrees outside, and you would sell literally nothing, you know. So the only event we do every year now in person, if you want to call it an in person, like set up a tent and sell your product kind of event, is the Durham Fair. Last year was very good for us. It did very well. And
Lotion wasn't even there.
Lotion wasn't even there, right? So this year we changed it to a Syman. So, oh, big question just came through. I saw a whole bunch of question marks. This year we turned it into a Syman Says Farms booth instead of a Swanky Sauce booth. And we will be there next week at the Durham Fair all 4 days. And
Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Thursday,
Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep. And if you really want to, I don't want this to get to your head, but if you really want to come and meet Liz and like get a
I'll only be there on Saturday.
She's there only Saturday, right?
Somebody did ask though, are you going to take them? Are they going to?
Are they going
Are
to?
they going to?
Oh yes. So think about
I'm
it.
going Saturday, right?
That'll
Live
be
Q&A.
Syman Says Saturday 102.
Yeah. So I think we should go live. It won't be a Q&A version.
Exactly. We'll probably just go
Like,
live.
you'll be like the fly on the wall instead of being in
Exactly.
the barn. You'll be in the booth with
You'll
us.
literally be in the booth with us live. I might bring one of these cameras and see. Thank you, Rod. Third camera will come with me to the booth. The challenge is internet.
Wi-Fi.
Internet in the booth. So we're gonna bring it. See what we can do. If not, we'll go live from our phone for 20 minutes or whatever.
Do a little
on Saturday. But yes, you guys will be there.
What's your favorite fair food?
Ooh, fair food.
Yeah, because like I always go to the
my
fair.
favorite.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you first.
Well,
Go
no,
ahead.
I don't know. I always go to the fair and I'm like, it's like that. It's ultimate FOMO.
It's definitely not
It's-
deep fried Oreos. Those are not good.
Deep fried Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Amazing.
No, mine.
Especially when
I'm
they
not a
drizzle them with.
I'm not
the
a sugar
chocolate.
person. I'm
I
a salt.
I'm sugar.
Salt. So mine, and it's very hard to find. Goshen Fair, Connecticut. Goshen Fair. We have never been together.
I have been there, and you have
with
been
your
there.
old boyfriend. Think about that.
No, I don't think I ever took a boy there.
Okay,
No.
so my favorite,
I would always get
and they're
the
really hard to find.
milkshakes at the cow barn.
So they come on a white paper plate, little cheap white paper
the
plate.
Spiral.
You know where I'm going?
Yeah, the potato.
Nope.
Like French fries.
Wrong.
What?
Big pile of like the shoestring style onion rings.
Onion.
It's like a pile of onion rings, and it's not big, thick, doughy. You know, like shoestring. Oh, those are the best. They're so
And
hard.
you only get them at the Goshen Fair?
You know where I think we found them once?
Do you know that they used to call it the
Hebron?
Go Shit Fair?
Are you serious?
Yeah, the locals.
Oh, locals.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what they call it.
But
Linda, okay, not the locals. Linda called it.
I think
that.
Hebron had the Hebron Fair had.
We haven't
That's
been
my
there.
favorite fair.
Oh, they're answering.
Good.
Bear claws, elephant
Ooh,
ears,
elephant
funnel
ears.
cake is my favorite.
Yes.
Nancy Weber said fried butter.
Oh my god.
Why do we need to fry it? It's
Wait
already,
a second. When you fry it, doesn't it fall apart?
Doesn't it melt?
Well, no, it's just like
That's just a pile of.
It's just like having fried ice cream.
Yeah, you gotta freeze the shit out of it.
Right.
Sorry.
You're horrible tonight.
Yeah, I know. You gotta
You
freeze
have a
it.
problem.
I used to make frozen ice cream.
Cheese curds. Ooh, anybody have poutine?
Poutines? Okay.
Poutine, if done right,
Correct.
poutine is good.
I would agree.
Cow person says they love beaver tails.
What the heck's a beaver tail? Like,
I don't know what
like
that
wait
is.
a second. The real beaver tail, and then what do they do with it?
I got Google
It
Like-
just says beaver tails.
Because elephant
right,
ears
who
are
was
not
it?
really
Cow
elephant
person.
ears. Just so
Cow
we all
person,
know.
you need to elaborate.
She will. Oh, don't worry.
What?
Cow person will elaborate.
What are you talking? Are
she's
you
wondering.
saying that?
I
Okay.
honestly.
Do you ever get the funnel cake? Okay, when we went to the ocean every year. Okay, for a week.
Yeah, you're right.
And we
you're
would
old
get funnel cakes all the time. The problem with eating a funnel cake on the boardwalk is you have to eat it not with the wind coming towards you. This is a life lesson that
Wind to your back.
you have to have the wind to your back because
The
the
sand.
powdered sugar off the funnel cake goes right into your face. You go look at your shirt after you're done a funnel cake, and it looks like you've done tie-dye in
No.
powdered sugar. It's hilarious.
My goodness.
It is. It's funny.
Do we have an answer on our beaver tail yet?
No, but Michelle wants to know, is House of Pie close to Jack Jack?
Like
yeah,
where he
actually
was-
pretty close.
yeah.
Yeah, very.
House of Pie is closer to Jack Jack than
Then our barn is
the
now.
barn you guys hang out in.
Oh yeah.
Because it's across the driveway. Like the
Yeah.
paddock is right next to
Yeah.
the pond.
You guys are here. House of Pie is here. Jack Jack is there. Right? Yeah. You're much, much closer.
Much closer.
And speaking of Jack Jack, I don't know if you wanted to announce this, but I'll say it anyways.
Oh boy.
So we were doing some research on our website.
We're stupid, by
We're
the
kind
way.
of dumb, but that's okay. You guys are learning with us. We are doing some analysis, and we realized our best-selling product year to date.
Lotion. Best-selling lotion scent.
Really, just lotion? I thought it was product
No,
year to date.
lotion scent.
Okay,
I can't
best-selling
compete with Sweeney sauce.
best-selling lotion scent is lilac,
Yeah.
and we sold out of lilac a long time ago.
Long
And
time ago.
we accidentally made a double batch. We won't use numbers, but we accidentally made a double batch. We sold out of all of it, and it's probably beating the second lotion scent by double
So
or close to double percentage-wise.
Percentage-wise, yeah, not double.
Not double, but a good.
Not too far off from double, though.
Right. So in other words,
We're morons, in other words.
so we've made the executive decision, not only because we sold so much, lilac's a very popular smell, and it's Jack Jack's.
So lilac
Right.
will always be April's lotion of the month club scent.
Yeah. So
Always.
yeah.
That was the month he passed away, and that's Jack Jack's month.
right.
But we were playing with the idea of, okay, we'll definitely bring lilac back for
April of next
the
year.
spring collection.
Yeah.
But we've made the decision because, I guess when you're the boss, you can make your own rules.
You could change the rules whenever
right,
you
you
want
can change them whenever you want. So we decided to bring lilac back
this year.
full time.
Yeah. So possibly very soon,
Yeah,
like before the Durham Fair.
maybe
Yeah.
if we can find an
which
extra
means next
50
week.
hours in the week.
Yeah. We just got to find time. That's
Yeah,
it.
One
time.
person answered.
Oh,
Okay.
what'd she
So
say?
lilac is coming back eventually.
So the beaver tail is a pastry shaped like a beaver's tail with powdered frosting, jam, and chocolate icing.
Powdered frosting, jam, and chocolate
it's like
icing.
the lobster tails that we
That
have.
sounds
Remember
like-
those pastries?
sounds like a
It's like
mess.
a lobster tail.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yes, there is
it
a
could
lobster.
It could be like that. At
That- Angelo's.
Angelo's Bakery.
You shouldn't have said Angelo's. He didn't pay us for this. I'm just
As
kidding.
if they know where
I
what
know,
Angelo's
I know.
Bakery is. If you're in Colchester, though, you should
No,
stop.
don't.
I'm telling you, their cupcakes
Oh
are
my
like
God.
this big.
They are ridiculous.
And they're so good, and all the kids, we take them there on their birthday. On their birthday.
Yeah, they don't get birthday cakes.
They don't get
birthday
a
cupcakes.
They get a birthday cupcake from Angelo's,
and we
they
literally
have
split the
best.
cupcake like
4 ways.
4 ways.
And you get the perfect bite of.
you get a bite size, but
It's
then we get a
perfect,
cake too.
though.
Yeah, sort of.
He's a meatball.
Jan V says,
Meatball? I heard
"Don't
meatball.
inhale while eating the funnel cake.
Oh, yeah,
You'll
no.
choke."
You'll choke.
Yes,
Yes.
that was another life lesson.
Yeah. Did you say meatball?
Heath and Meatball asked if
Oh.
you can shout them out.
Who?
Heath and Meatball.
No, we don't usually shout out
I
people
don't
that
know.
request it, and we have no idea who that is. So,
Anyway,
so if you heard that, you got a shout out by accident.
will
Yeah.
butt naked lotion be an
Ooh,
annual scent?
That's
Annual scent. Well, I mean, spoiler alert, it's coming back for summer 2020.
yes.
For sure.
Summer 2020, it'll come back.
Along with some other very fun named lotions.
When do you announce the Lotion of the Month Club schedule? Is it announced in Lotion of the Month Club
It's
right now?
already out.
Oh, go to the website, click Lotion of the Month Club.
And tell us
In the
which
description, you will see. Did you change the order?
one. Yeah.
So it
yeah.
made sense?
It goes from
From this month now, moving on.
sure.
That's what it was supposed
Yes.
to do. Yes.
So anyway, go to the Lotion of the Month Club page, right? Read through the scents of the month and tell me which one you're most excited to hear more about.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I already know the answer, but you guys tell me.
Yeah. So that's a little sneak peek on what's happening over the next
What
year.
does your shirt say?
My shirt says, this is one
This
of
is
my
one of
favorite
his
shirts.
favorites.
I live by this logo. And actually I might even have, I'll show you guys it says legacy is greater than currency.
It's the greater than sign. It looks like a 7, but it's the greater than sign. So legacy is greater than currency.
So,
Explain.
do I need to explain?
Sure.
So my point is, when I die, yes, that was morbid, but when I die, I'd rather people talk about what we've done over the past 100 years or whatever it was, 80 years, 50 years, 60, whatever it is, than talk about how much money I have, right? So it's the legacy. So when our kids are like watching, when you come into your house, I got goosebumps thinking about it. And we've only been doing this whole YouTube thing for like 2 years, but not even YouTube. It's turning our vlogging 100 episodes, right? That's 2 years. It's a digital scrapbook.
Yeah.
When you come into the house and watch your 5-year-old watching videos of him 2 years ago, like episode number 4, and he's sitting on a couch giggling and laughing, what is he going to do when he's 20? And he's married, or 25.
Showing his kids.
Showing his kids. Oh, you got to check this out. When I was little, my dad and my mom were like, instead of telling them how to live their life, we're showing them how to live. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole theory of legacy over currency. We're not sitting here telling you guys, oh, hit the dollar amount button in the bottom right-hand corner. Donate to us, right? We didn't ask for all these, right? Like, that's the whole point. It's legacy over currency. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
That's the theory right there.
Yeah, I think we put out there who we are.
Yep.
Don't expect never expected any of this.
Right.
You know, our community and the generosity and the support and all of that. Never expected it.
Well, it's like giving without expectation. If you want to give somebody something, you give it to them. You're not giving it to them hoping they're going to do something
Well,
in
that's
return.
not giving.
That's not. That's manipulating.
You're
You
yeah.
know?
So,
So that's the point. We give you guys this because it's fun for hell. We look forward to this. I'm up on the roof today. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till Q&A. It's the only time I sit down all day.
yeah.
So it's like I look forward to that, and I get to open beer. Liz has this rule. Tell me if you think it's stupid in the comments below, right in the chat. I agree with it too, sort of.
So then why do you have them?
But
Why do you need them to
They're gonna
tell
all
you
agree.
if you
They're
think,
gonna agree.
if
It's
it-
a smart.
You think it's stupid?
It's a smart rule. No beer when power tools are around.
Right. My rule is while we're building a barn and people are climbing on roofs or working with a saw that has no safety features or power tools like a nail gun, like an air compressed nail gun, no
Who just did that?
drinking.
Chris West.
Chris West.
Chris, stop it.
Well, we love you too. Okay,
Yes,
that's a
of
given.
course.
We love everybody. Like this is. It so sounds so corny, like, oh, you're our villagers. Who's calling you?
Nobody. No.
We call you guys our villagers, but like, you're honestly you guys are, I look forward, I lurk a lot.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys have to be careful what you talk about.
No, you
because
don't. Talk
I
about
will-
anything you
I
want.
will read it. Well, if they don't want to, don't want somebody to know about it.
Yeah.
Mainly me. But like I look for you guys.
Right.
I notice when I don't see certain people in chat.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I notice when I see somebody I haven't seen for a while come back into chat, and I'm happy that they're there.
So I literally told a professional YouTuber, right? I'm going to that YouTube conference in a couple weeks, and it's awesome. We hit 13,000 followers. But I said, you know what? I bet you there's about 700 to 800 followers are the only ones we care about. Like, I mean, that might sound weird,
Not that
but
I would care
about us.
Yeah.
That's the way
that
I'd
we
say.
have that more
There's about an
intimate relationship with.
Right. Yeah.
Because they just
'Cause
are
think about
so
it.
involved, and we chat and we talk about
Right,
families and we
exactly.
talk about the everyday going ons, and
Right.
the other ones don't. You
Right.
know?
I mean, we have 13,000 followers. I post a video, we get 500 views in the first 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So those 500 people are invested. Like within that first, oh my gosh, they posted something. What
and
was
they watch
it?
And then they comment.
That
and-
is the village right there.
Right there.
That's pretty much the group, you know. So that's kind of goes back to the shirt legacy over currency,
Mm-hmm.
right? People think you need 1 million followers to build something. You don't.
No.
Not
Everybody
at all.
agreed with Liz on the rule.
Oh yeah. No,
So-
I mean it's a smart rule until like 3:30, 4 o'clock rolls around, and you're like, oh my god, I've been out here all day. So was my point today. I
So
was
maybe
so
at that
done.
point, once you're so done,
I
maybe
was-
you should have the beer and just be done.
That's my point. I was
Like,
so
that's-
done, like an hour and a half before we stopped. But I wanted to get that wall done. The whole back wall of House of Pie is now done. So we basically have 2 sides. Obviously, the whole frame, the roof. We're short 2 pieces on the roof. That's coming soon.
we still have a hole in our roof.
We have a hole in the roof. But the whole back wall is done. We start on the front wall tomorrow, possibly.
Lynn Wilson asked how the rabbit, or rabbit, it's not really an S, it's just an emoji.
How are the rabbits?
I still have too many. Anybody want one? Shipping is available.
Buy one, get one animal cracker tub for free.
No. I'm keeping all these animal
No,
crackers.
we are.
I'm building a new wall out of animal cracker tubs. So you know what? The passion has shifted. You know,
He got a taste of my own medicine and now completely understands why I cannot deal.
oh, let me tell you this story.
Oh, I love this story.
This is
I
funny.
love this story because it's happened to me weekly for the last 4 years.
I had to hold
Take
back.
it.
I had to hold back.
Take
So I'm
it.
going to try to tell you the short version.
Oh,
try-
no, we don't
No,
have
no,
any
no.
more questions. You
All
might as well let it go.
I'm trying to...
Questions?
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
I'll tell you the short version. So I'm trying to sell some rabbits. Remember, Facebook, not allowed to sell animals anymore. So that's what's kind of shut down the whole rabbit business, right? She used to be like selling rabbits like crazy. She had a wait list over 6 months long. And then it all died once Facebook eliminated the ability to sell rabbits. So unfortunately, that happened. Our fault because we should have kept more emails, should have kind
I
of...
have everybody's email.
So then give them to me.
It's on the computer right there.
Okay, good. I'm going to take those emails and sell those people more rabbits.
Okay.
But so I took a bunch of pictures and I got some people to reach out and say, hey, I'm interested in that rabbit. To make the story really short, the lady was supposed to show up at 5 o'clock. Then at 4 o'clock says, can I come at 6? So pushed me off an hour. And I was like, you know what? 6 o'clock is better. Sure, come at 6. Right? 6:15 comes by, and this lady is not here at 6:15. Our alarm system's going off. Hang on.
You knock it off. You're not even awake. You're not. Stop it. You sound ridiculous.
So at 6:15,
Liz,
the,
she's talking.
yeah, that's,
Stop it.
we're gonna have to pause for a minute. Stop.
God.
So at 6:15,
Then
can you put her
just
down?
She's not even.
At 6:15, the lady doesn't show up. So I text her and say, "Are you still coming?" And she goes, "Family emergency. I'm not gonna make it." So I'm like, okay. In the back of my head, I'm like, "You were supposed to come at 5. You didn't show up at 5. No,
asked
at
to
4
come.
at 4:50, like 10 minutes before you're supposed to show up. I'm gonna come at 6, okay?" And then at 6:15, a family emergency happens. Fine. I hope everybody's okay. Then the next day, I see a post on Facebook Marketplace. I'm looking for rabbits, which a lot of people don't realize they're not allowed to do that anymore. And I look and I go, "You moron! You posted that post between 5 and 6 p.m. yesterday when you were supposed to be at my house picking up rabbits." So she knew she wasn't
She
coming.
has a disease.
Diabetes! She faked it. No family emergency. I literally almost jumped in that post and said, "Don't sell her anything. She's lying." Right? Like, I just frustrated me. But it was like
She'll
not hours.
string you along
It
and
was
then not show up.
5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, phone call here, reschedule my day here, this, and never showed up for a $40 rabbit. So it was like, yes, we got a lot of rabbits. They're still here. They're cute, but they need to go.
Well, as people reach out to me, I will sell them.
Right. That's pretty much what it is.
But
it's
I'm
more of
not
a
gonna
offense versus
go out
defense.
of my way to deal with people who are that rude and don't care about our time.
Hazel, the audience wants to see your lips.
Oh my gosh, Hazel.
They're amazing.
Oh, you made her cry. She's like,
Here,
I'm
Hazel.
so embarrassed.
You want a cookie? I got 45 pounds of them. And more on the way, by the way. They just.
Oh, we heard apparently
watching.
there's
We were
more.
watching
There's a
some.
delivery at the post office for us.
Oh, I'm telling you, if a
I
freight
guess we're gonna
truck.
take the van.
I guess we're taking the van.
Is the van here yet? By the way,
No.
Angie and Javier just showed up.
Yep, they're here.
We
Van's
caused the
on the way.
commotion.
They
Eventually.
set the
They set the
security
alarm
system
off. Yeah.
Stella.
Yeah.
I can't find which one I opened already.
Well, you only have
Should have labeled it.
8 more to go.
So that was my long story short about rabbits. They're good. We got a lot of cute ones in there. Half off sale. And there are people that ship rabbits. Liz can hook you up with a rabbit shipping company. Yeah, they are there. You can own a Syman says farm
Rabbit trafficking.
Rabbit.
RPS?
They have like drivers that do.
Yeah.
all over the country.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we normally don't say private message, but private message her.
If it's business related, you're allowed to. If there's a spider on the camera, don't text me
That there's a spider on the
that
camera.
there's a spider on the camera. Look, I don't like the spider either. However,
I don't even know.
I am not going to get it.
Yeah. Any other questions we might have missed?
You need a good
Yeah, where'd you get your plants from?
Shut up!
IKEA.
What kind of plants? What do you water them? They look so good. Goat milk.
Pregnant goats have special grain.
No,
No, all our goats are on the same. We might actually switch grain too.
we are.
Yeah, remember? So the farm we buy all our hay from,
Well, maybe.
we might go to bulk grain. We might buy a big silo and become real farmers and not fake farmers.
Hashtag
Fake farmers.
Apparently, Amy's leaking. You're gonna have to go and get your mosquito suit on and help alleviate her
leakage.
leakage.
Listen, I don't know how they can see that.
I don't know either because
Right
that's not
there.
even Amy.
That's not Amy.
That's not it. Hashtag Amy, not Amy.
Hashtag Amy, not
That's not Amy. That's Danica, and she nurses her babies.
Amy. Yeah, Danica's not leaking.
I'm talking about like on this screen, like someone mentioned your goat calendar there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can see. Oh, they
I
they
was
see.
like,
They
They're
can see-
watching on a 60-inch TV. That's why. No, she did. She said, "I'm watching on a 60-inch screen TV. I feel like you're right here in my living room with
Yes,
me.
that's
I'm
awesome.
gonna put my feet up on your desk, right up on your couch."
Ah, found the open one. Here it is. Hazel, come here.
Stella wants
she was
one.
just quiet.
You don't wake the beast.
Yeah.
Is it early to see Greta babies in ultrasound?
We saw them yesterday.
They're like that big. They're tiny.
They're like these little balls.
They're like
of,
tiny.
They're
Yeah.
probably like I would say.
Yeah,
They're
but
even
aren't
smaller
they,
than
aren't
that.
they magnified though? In
Oh, yeah, yeah.
ultrasound? Right?
No,
Yeah.
even on the ultrasound
Even on the
machine.
ultrasound, they're little.
Yeah.
They're
But
little.
you can see hooves and
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot see ears or no ears.
No. Well, last year we
We
ultrasounded Poppy like once every 2 weeks to make
Hazel.
sure that baby was still alive and to make sure, whatever. Anyway, so Dr. Kara got a new ultrasound machine.
She did.
And she
Fancy
was like,
machine.
"Can I bring it over and ultrasound Poppy again and see if we can
can
tell if Poppy's having a girl or a boy?" And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Do you want 9 other goats to try on too?" And so she ultrasounded Poppy and said she was having a boy. Why would I want an animal cracker?
Anybody? Because I have 45 pounds.
They're not
for the
you. They're not for you. You can have those.
Those you can have.
Those are for the kids, but they don't need 24 packets of them.
The frosted ones are getting open for the
Yeah,
adults.
they've already had, every single kid already had an animal.
A whole
cracker.
packet.
Yeah.
I was trying to give Hazel one. That's the whole reason I looked for this box. Just shut her up when she went.
She's quiet now.
Not that she doesn't know these people.
Because you pulled her lips, now she's
Oh,
crying.
these? The
Yeah.
ones you can see, not the ones
Right.
in the camera.
Correct. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Hazel doesn't realize there's 180 people in our dining room, right?
213, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, 218 people in our dining room. Hazel doesn't know that.
I
But Hazel! On a
She
cookie!
doesn't come like the goat.
She's not Blue. She doesn't understand.
Luke, where
Say
are you?
cookie. Hazel, you want a cookie?
Alright, next question.
Hazel, cookie.
Oh, they want to know if you're going to breed rabbits this year.
No, probably not.
No.
No.
Oh, here she comes.
Nope.
Oh, Lukey's here too. They heard cookie. The magic word.
Luke's like, I'm not crossing the border.
Oh my gosh.
Who got it?
Luke.
Did Hazel get it? Luke can't cross the
ready?
border.
Look! Oh my god, he's going blind in his old age.
He's the Mexican dog.
So, yeah. Yes.
You can't cross the
Luke's
border.
not allowed to cross the border. He doesn't have a green card. Come on.
There's no
Hazel.
visa.
Hazel, come on over here. Take nice. Come on. Keep coming.
Hazel, come on.
His doctor got it.
Good girl. Yeah, it's all good girl. Stella,
Okay.
where's mine?
We're good. We're good.
Where's
She got-
Stella's?
She already got one.
That face doesn't look like she's
That's a
gotten
lion,
one.
Stella. I just gave you a lion.
Rawr.
Luke.
We should play poker.
Luke's getting old. He's
I'm
like
right
right
here.
We could totally do it and then show them the
And then
card.
show them their
Be like,
card.
what should we
Be like,
do?
what should we bet?
He's Luke's 11. Getting
12.
very old. 12.
He's 12.
You guys can't even really see him back there, but he's
Hazel
not allowed
is
to
a-
come
You,
across
you
the
can
line.
see. You can see him.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, you guys can see him. Look at that. Yeah, he's an old whiny.
Is
climber.
Grumpy Chicken still there?
Grumpy chicken.
The one that looks grumpy every day?
You have a grumpy chicken?
Yeah, remember the one I posted when the surprise unplanned pregnancies?
Yes.
This is the year of the unplanned pregnancies.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
More of
don't
them.
shut your. Mm-mm. Don't get that rumor started.
Yeah.
That could hit like.
That could hit all of us. It's not going to hit me.
Nope, not
It
happening
shouldn't
here.
hit me, but.
No. It's definitely not going to hit Jenna.
Nope. I'm
For
like,
so many reasons.
I'm like thunder. I've been fixed.
Stop it. Yeah, but not in the same fashion.
No, that is
Okay?
true.
There were no edamame beans coming out of
Technique.
different technique. Look, you open that door.
I need to.
You open. Oh my god, he's been doing nothing but eating.
Is he pregnant?
We're pregnant. We are pregnant just through Greta.
Right.
That is a
It's
fun
sympathy snacks.
sympathy. He's sympathy eating. Get the ice cream and pickles. What are you grabbing now?
I don't know, another drink.
That's not a snack.
That's not a snack.
It's close enough.
That's a beer.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
That's
like
like
a
bread.
midnight snack.
That's like bread. That's
There's
like bread.
pizza on the oven.
Next question.
You should just grab
Uh,
pizza.
Why did you use a metal roof instead of?
Lettuce.
We love metal roofs. So we have
They last forever.
the barn, like the big barn that you guys live in, is a metal roof, and the snow weight is like almost nothing because it snows and then the sun comes out and the metal warms up and it just slides like a little avalanche off the roof.
And you get a little pilot.
And then you get
You get a little like.
a little. It's taller
Well,
than me by the end of the winter.
That
it's like
depends
up
on
to
the
there.
winter.
It's like a wall again.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's great in the wind. It's great in like our cold climate because you don't get the heavy snow weight. But it's also good because there's like no wind damage. You're not gonna get. It just holds up way better over time. Our chicken coop roof was made out of shingles, and it looks like it's 50 years old, and it's actually not more than a year older than the big barn roof.
So, want me to explain why we went metal instead of shingles?
It's also a lot easier to install. I have to say.
Exactly. Speed.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Sorry,
Speed of install is one.
my feet are on the
Cost,
bench
it's
now.
about
I kicked it.
probably about. I don't know. I think it's less. It's definitely less.
Does it actually cost less? I don't think so.
No, you're right.
But it lasts forever.
But it lasts.
It's a good 50 year. That's like a
It's-
50-year roof
It's
instead of
less
like,
in the grand scheme of things.
right.
We've
But
got like
it's
shingles that are blowing off the chicken coop.
its speed of install is like number one. Ease of install is number one.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a shingle roof, you got to know what the heck you're doing,
Yeah.
and
Clearly
and I
you
know what
don't.
I'm doing on a shingle roof, but not as much on a metal. It's so much easier.
Well, it's
plus-
forgiving too.
Plus, you think the metal roof between Liz and I, we can do it all day long together. The sheets are big; they're kind of heavy, but we can still do it. Shingle roof, one bag of shingles is like what, 100 pounds? I don't know, they're
They're
heavy.
heavy.
Yeah.
But you're
I think-
done in
I
4
think
hours.
that's 80 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so hard to do a shingled roof. So that's the difference. And goes back to if I ever want to do a water collection system, I can collect water off a metal roof, clean water.
Yeah.
I can't
Shingles, you
collect
can't.
water off a shingle roof.
Yeah.
It's dirty, so you can't do it. So
Uh,
lots of reasons.
Lynn asked, "How are the kids doing in school so far?"
Good, Florida, but I can't talk right now.
You are disgusting. You're so. I wish your mom were watching. Because then I could be like, what did you teach him?
No, she taught me fine. I just okay.
Ignored it.
So remember those rules that you listened to when you were a kid, but you don't listen to when you were an adult? Ready? This is one of them.
Swearing.
No more than 2 boxes of cereal open at one time.
Oh yeah.
I hated that rule. You had that rule?
Yeah.
There could have been
Different cereals?
I had.
There
that
could have
one
been
too.
4 boxes of cereal in the cabinet.
Only 2 could be
Only
open.
2 could
I
be
had that
open.
rule.
You had that rule?
Yeah.
You had that
Yeah.
rule?
I
You
had
had
it.
it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
so-
remember that rule.
You didn't
I-
have rules.
I probably didn't have cereal.
I hated that rule. Come on. Yeah, I hated that rule. That rule. Like, why did you buy it then?
Because
so
it was on sale.
So that is now not the rule here. There's probably 5 cereals open in that cabinet.
And
So,
all of them are open.
so I just stopped buying them at that point.
Yeah.
I just wait until they're gone and then say.
Because Walmart never has
But-
cereal on sale.
so-
it's always dirt cheap. So
So the talking with your mouth full, that was definitely a rule. But they asked a question, I didn't want to ignore them. And you didn't answer.
you're
So,
being rude.
I'm going back to my pizza.
Raggedy Ann sent you 4 5-pound things of.
And they haven't shipped yet.
Right.
What?
They haven't shipped yet. Yeah. So you have.
Jesus Christ.
You guys are gonna have so many animals.
So we got 20 more pounds
Do
coming?
something
Yeah.
with them.
we already built a wall on the table, and I chanted, "Build that wall! Build that
We
wall!"
were watching.
Yeah.
So that means 45 plus 20 more?
65.
65 pounds. And she's
And
not
that's
the only
just,
one.
yeah, there's
Supposedly
others.
somebody
Right,
else.
Yeah.
Because someone was also sending 4 other people were sending more. There was one in the post office.
You guys have to coordinate.
I'm going to have to
You're-
call Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
Mr. Beast on YouTube has like 50 million followers.
Yeah, the kids watch him all the time.
Kids watching, he does crazy.
He does amazing. You know what though?
He's amazing.
He
but
is amazing because he does awesome things. Like he buys the entire grocery store worth of food.
he literally went to the grocery store,
the entire grocery store,
bought everything,
and then donated,
donated
it
it all.
to a food bank.
He spent $50,000. Him and his whole team, like 20 people, showed up.
Yeah.
And these are kids between like 19 and 30
He's
years
young.
old, right?
Yeah.
And they literally bought the whole like
We
an
could build an
Aldi's,
igloo.
like a small grocery
That's what
store,
I'm trying to think of what you could do.
and bought the whole store. Showed up in U-Haul trucks,
And anybody who was shopping there at the time
bought all their groceries
bought all
too.
their like they went and put all their groceries in their shopping cart. Got to the checkout. Mr. Beast was sitting there like, "I got this today,"
I got
and they're
it.
like, "Really?"
Yep, they literally
Go get
started
more
calling
paper
their
towels.
friends and said, "There's some crazy kid here buying everybody's groceries. Come on down."
But he goes and he uses all of the sales of his merchandise and his
YouTube,
YouTube
he donates
ads
it
and
back
all
to
of that,
everybody.
and he collects it all and does these wacky things.
Yep.
Like he went and taught all the kids because he knows he's got a lot of kids that follows him.
Tons of kids.
That's still.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I thought Thunder was in the house.
I know it's Tyler. Okay.
I literally thought it was a goat. Sorry.
I have to check on him.
But yeah, he went and bought, what was it, 30,000 lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Just to prove that you could buy 30,000 lottery tickets and
And
not
not
win. Like,
Right.
Did he?
yeah, he's pretty funny.
He's pretty funny, but my point was with all these animal crackers, I might have to let him know that I have like 100-pound of animal crackers.
Well, Debbie sent 2 more jumbo things of regular.
So we're almost at what the heck? Let's get to 100
Let's hit
pounds.
100 pounds of animal crackers.
So now
Why not just store them all along this
How many-
wall?
how
A
many
whole
do I
wall
need?
of animal crackers.
5.
I bet you they're great insulation.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'll start with this one right behind
You
us.
need to build
So
a
we
barn
we're
just
pretty
for
much
your
there.
cookies.
We're pretty much there already. At 100
100
pounds of animal crackers.
No, we're not even
Close.
halfway here. Right, this is 45 pounds.
It's 45. She just said there's 5 more
Plus
on the
another
way.
30.
3.
How
she
many?
said
That's
How
three.
many do we
75
need?
pounds.
How many boxes total do we need for 100 pounds?
So
of
it's
animal
100
crackers?
divided by 5. We would
Well,
need
I'm
20.
just not there yet.
And we're at 3,
So close.
6, 9, and she said there's 5 more on the way. 3 from one person, 2 from another.
No, 4 from one person and then 2 from.
So
And that's
6
just-
more on the way.
That's just
So
who said
Right.
what they're saying.
That's who's
9
here
plus
now.
6, 15. So we would just need 5 more.
That's it.
For
By the
100
fact that I just said that out
for
loud,
100
Yes.
pounds of
Yes.
animal crackers.
just 5 more.
What
I
are
got a
we- what are we
feeling
gonna
somebody
do?
already went in their Amazon
What are we
cart
gonna
and
do
hit-
if we hit 100 pounds of
We're gonna
animal
make a
crackers?
video, Mr. Beast. We have 100 pounds of
100
animal
pounds of
crackers.
animal
What
crackers.
should I do with it?
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna meet him in
make it
LA in
rain.
October.
Make it rain!
Make it rain!
Glue them together into a move.
Hey,
Holy shit.
when pigs fly, get all the pigs out of there and, and throw
Ooh,
them.
wait a second.
They don't make pig. I don't
Do they
think
make
there's-
goats?
Yes.
Ooh.
Are there goats in here?
Okay, well,
No,
this
those are
manufacturer.
All right. Are there any other
Yeah.
questions? Because I
Uh,
feel like we're sidetracked.
Brenda wants to know why you don't have any swanky on your pizza.
That's a good question because I'm not at the crust yet. So I use Swanky to dip my crust in it, and I felt rude eating in front of you guys. So the last thing.
Oh, now you have standards. Stop it. You felt rude eating in front. You know they have their own kitchens right next to them, right?
You're good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! I think that's a goat.
It's gotta be. There's goats in. That's a penguin.
That is a penguin.
Oh no! You have to see it. It's hysterical.
Let me
Okay,
see.
hang on.
Give me this.
Let's
You
see
have
the
to
bottle.
hold it on the
Wait a
floor.
second. Wait, hold the bus.
Take them out.
The penguin's all the way at the bottom. Are you really taking
No, I see more. I see more.
You idiot! I was just gonna point to it.
Oh, I thought she was gonna
It's
open it and
right-
dump it on the table.
It's right there.
That would've been
Can they
hilarious.
see it?
Yes,
I don't
they
know,
can see
but
it.
what
They
is
can see it.
that?
Sort of. It's a penguin.
What?
I like
Which
these
one?
animal crackers. These ones are cool. They're shaped different.
Sharon asked if
What
there's
is
anything
that?
else
A
you're
rhinoceros?
No, it is not.
Anything else we're
rhinoceros.
running
I
low
didn't know
on?
they had
No,
that many
Sharon.
bowls.
Rum! Cruzan!
Stop
She
it.
told me.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh my god.
Cheryl's
How much crackers do you think Moo needs?
Or a week from move.
Or at least a week for Moo. I mean, we'll stop feeding her grain in the morning and we'll just replace it with animal crackers. What could go wrong? Moo will be on a sugar high every day. 5 pounds. That's a kangaroo. These ones are different.
I think
Yeah,
you
I
should
saw a
take them out.
kangaroo.
There's a camel.
You saw-
Take some out and be like, what's this one? Let's see if
Wait,
we
wait,
can
wait,
guess
wait,
it right.
wait. The open ones are on here.
Oh,
I got an open
Nailed
one. This
it.
is the one Jacob.
Nailed it. No.
Alright, so we have a monkey.
Okay, next
can't see
question
that,
while
though.
she's playing with animal
Oh,
We
what kind
have-
of snacks can goats can have for a
Peanuts.
snack?
Peanuts.
No, no,
I
no.
heard what? Can't have?
No, it says can.
Oh,
What kind
so
of snacks can they have?
I actually recently heard that they can have peanuts. My girls have never had peanuts before.
That's interesting. So they would eat the shell and all?
Everything, like an elephant.
I have some up there.
And
Peanuts
they
are
love,
actually cheaper than animal crackers,
They love
and they sell them in
Christmas.
50-pound bags.
They love Christmas trees.
You could buy peanuts. People, so I'm just saying.
The problem is
Agway sells peanuts in 50-pound bags, and I don't know
for
why.
what? The squirrels?
I think it's
Yes.
squirrels or feed birds or
camel.
I almost said bad words, but yes, stuff like that. Yep,
What's this one?
yep.
Oh, I already have that one.
Hey Javier, while you're over there, can you grab the squeeze bottle in the refrigerator with the
What's
red
this
top?
one?
Ooh, hot.
That's a different one. Okay.
That's correct. Any other questions?
What's this one?
Or is she just gonna play with animal crackers all day?
Kangaroo.
These are really interesting. What was this one?
Do you know you have 3 cameras up?
3?
Oh, my bad.
No,
Or is it just showing that?
that's a glitch.
It's probably showing 3 because when I shut this one down earlier, somebody at their house probably has it running 24/7, which means it'll keep that
I
camera
think
up
that's it.
until I go shut it down. Wow, how many goats can we fit on the platform at once?
3.
Jeez.
They want to know
They
where the
all-
Peloton is.
Oh,
Upstairs.
that's funny you say that.
He wanted to go live from the gym. I was like,
So it's in our
live?
And
gym.
let them see you die. On
No.
No, I didn't say we were gonna use it.
I wasn't gonna
Oh,
actually
that's
work.
a different one.
What's that one?
My point was
That's
that.
the one I said.
So I have Swanky sauce now, so you guys can see. See that
Let's
little
see.
red dot right there? That's Swanky sauce.
Was that a hippo?
No. This
It's
is
a hippo.
One of the
Wait,
best
it looks
pizza
like
crust.
it's got a shell, though.
okay. Hold on then.
It's
if
a
that's
hippo with a
hippo,
shell.
no, the hippos don't have shells.
I know. That's
Then what are these?
Well, that one
It's
is
a
Ask them.
I know, but
Ask
then
them.
what's this?
What is it?
Ow! Don't pull my hoodie.
Well, ask them.
Okay. Hold on. Show the third one too.
Keep
so
going
we're
closer.
trying to see
Lower.
which. Oh my.
Oh, that lighting's really bad. But okay, that's good.
Okay,
Maybe.
so this one I think is the rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one,
That's a made up animal.
I'm really not sure what that one is. And this one we think is.
It's a hippo.
A hippo.
Well, so wait a second. Doesn't it have a shell on the top?
It looks like it, but the
turtle
face.
hippo.
Turtle hippo?
Turtle hippo.
I thought it was a crocodile or
It
an
does
alligator.
look like a crocodile, but with a shell.
I mean, I guess it would be hard. Okay, then
I'm
what's
just gonna
this?
sit back here and eat.
That one's got me confused.
This
that one
looks
doesn't
like
look like
moo.
anything.
Someone
She's
said a
rolly.
bear.
Maybe it like morphed.
It's
Like
Giovanni.
it didn't completely. What?
Someone said a bear.
It's not a bear.
A bear.
A bear.
That's what.
Could be a bear.
Bear, hippo, bear, hippo.
Wait. If that's the hippo, then what's this one?
Turtle. Someone said
A rhino?
This is a turtle?
It's not a turtle.
Someone said a tiger.
Let me see.
Well, now.
No. This one.
Oh, don't break its head.
This one's the
That's a
tiger.
lion.
Oh, this is an
Wow.
alligator.
It's an
It's a
alligator.
hippo.
That's what I thought it was an alligator, but why does it have a shell?
So the
That's not a
face.
shell.
Someone
They
said
wrap
it
the
looks
tail
like a
around.
It's
shell.
the
They
tail.
wrap
Let me
the
see
tail
it. Let me
around.
see it
They
again now.
wrap the tail around to the
Around the
top.
back. They
So it
wrap.
wouldn't break off.
Right.
That one?
Might have.
And then we have an elephant.
They're very set on it's a
It's
lion.
funny, actually.
I'm
No,
sorry, those
this
are-
one
attention.
is a
Those
lion.
are so abstract.
This is a lion.
Swanky sauce half gallon.
Bear is right here.
Oh, I love the bear.
Isn't he cute? Here,
It
eat
almost
him.
looks like a Teddy Graham.
Half gallons are filled,
Like, but
so when
bigger.
we make it,
Baby bears are cute.
it's a 100-pound kettle.
And this is the
Half gallons are
It
filled
looks
off
like
the
he's
bottom
sucking
of the
his thumb.
kettle. So if anything
What?
heavy, like the actual pepper
He's
pieces,
doing like
would be at
this.
the bottom.
Ooh, I ate the
All the
honey.
glass
This
stuff
cam is breaking up.
comes off a different
This
part
one?
of the kettle,
That's what they
and
said.
it's pumped to
Cam's
another room
You're
And
breaking
where the
up.
actual assembly line is,
Cam's
like where the
breaking.
little glass bottles
I don't
float.
see anything.
Like, so I've
Kimberly
noticed
says good night. She has to go.
you got to be like a swanky sauce connoisseur.
Someone
But
said
the
cam
half
is
gallons
getting drunk
sometimes
too.
are really chunky.
I am not getting
Compared to
drunk.
the glass.
Okay.
Not yet.
I've noticed.
Nope.
If I get big enough to sometimes put half gallons on the assembly line, I'd have to make like 10,000 freaking.
Cam is
It's
acting
not
up.
happening. But
I don't see it though.
then I probably wouldn't have that problem.
I don't see it either.
It's
like,
oh, it is
What?
a little jumpy.
Sometimes.
Hey, did you push a button there?
No, I didn't push any
I think
buttons.
you did. It's getting a little jumpy.
I don't know why it's getting jumpy.
It's okay. You see?
Oh,
Yeah,
got
you
real
saw
jumpy.
that. Yeah.
That's not good.
You saw that, huh?
They say Cam is okay now.
Oh.
Cam's okay now.
Good. I don't-
Maybe it's because
Ow!
you guys got so excited about animal crackers. Or we overloaded
broke
Wi-Fi for
YouTube.
some reason.
Yeah, everybody turn their Wi-Fi off.
Amy asked if
They
can
can't.
goats have grandpa.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. Apples. Apples. They,
They
could
could-
have.
Don't ship me apples, please.
No, those go bad.
Real quick.
We don't use them.
We
enough.
did have plans at one point when we were designing this farm to plant some apple trees.
Yep.
Hasn't happened. Just like the greenhouse.
Greenhouse is further along than the apple tree, though.
Good point. What's happening there?
Judy gave you a list of the animal cracker animals. She said animal crackers as made by Market Square Food Company under its Happy Snacks brand include the hippo, lion, buffalo, goat, fox, elephant, bear, and camel.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's not these.
No.
That's not these, yeah.
These are made by Members Mark
Members Mark.
Animal Crackers, and they definitely don't have
No goats.
Any of those.
No goat.
No.
Except for the elephant.
Plus, they
and
have
bear.
a penguin,
And a
which is
monkey
awesome.
And a penguin.
Cassie asked why has Greta been so quiet lately?
Ooh, Greta.
Cause she.
'Cause
don't
she
want a baby.
pregnant.
Because she's pregnant.
She is with child.
Children.
Multiple.
Two.
And then Lori Coleman asked, do you know when you'll have the half-gallon Twinkie sauce?
Oh, so half gallon mild will probably come. So this is the theory. I have to produce, if you overheard what I was just saying, I have to produce 100 gallons at a time. I have probably about 300 to 400 bottles of mild left right now. We will probably sell 200 to 300 of those at the Durham Fair next week, which will now put me 200 gallons of Swanky sauce, which then means I'll put mild half gallons back in stock again. I can't make half gallons by themselves. So they're always made at the same time we make the glass ones. So I'm waiting for the glass to get low enough to make them both at the same time. It's just more cost effective and easier to do that. So
Gummy bears for goats.
Oh, I like
So
that.
half gallon mild will probably come back in stock in October, ready for the
Oh no,
holiday.
she said my goats like gummy bears.
Oh.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
would
see
not
that.
give them.
I think Dr. Kara is out there twitching right
Yeah,
now.
no gummy bears for goats. So yeah,
What?
I'm
You
hoping.
fed your goat what?
Yeah, sugar cubes was
Oh, that's horses.
horses.
Yeah.
Every time I took Jake for a lesson, he ate 2 sugar cubes for every 1 sugar cube he gave to Tom.
I got a question. Are we over 2 hours? Because I can't clip out more than 2 hours worth of footage.
You can't clip out this whole video. This whole
What time
video
do we
is
start?
Q&A.
Oh, that's true. I can just kill the
Yeah, this whole video is Q&A.
Started
Yeah.
at 7:30.
Oh, well, you're at 9:14, so
What time did we start? 7:30.
Yeah.
yeah, another 15
That was
minutes.
the idea.
Yeah, so we're almost at 2 hours. YouTube created some stupid
Yeah,
thing.
but because we started it and then
Right.
started, you
Right.
just end it and that's the whole
Right.
Q&A.
So you guys are with us all night.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get tired.
Debbie Johnson said you can play poker with your animal crackers.
This is true.
I raised you a bear.
I raise you a camel.
Yeah.
Let's start the taquitos if that's the case.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
I know. Thunder is sniffing moo. Well, did anybody witness, who was it? Billy and Deandra this morning. They had a little mini love affair going on.
Wait,
Okay, let me explain.
hold on.
Billy was on the platform with Sadie.
Yeah,
What are they doing?
I'm just looking.
Billy was on the platform with Sadie. Deandra was on the hay, like on the floor. Came over, sniff. Billy was
doing
sniffing
something.
her ear, rubbing on
Lost
her
like 30
head.
people.
And then Sadie was like, back off. And Billy was like, no, Mama, I like her.
Yeah.
And then Deandra was like, okay, this is fun, this is fun, this is fun. And then she decided, I don't like you, boom. And Sadie was like, knock it off. And then Billy was like, it's okay, I will still love her.
Oh my gosh. Sadie's not gonna let anybody near him.
Well,
It's like
until I move him to
Yeah,
House of Pie and she
It's
she
like a
gets
soap
knocked up.
opera out there.
It is.
It's like Gone with the Wind or General Hospital or whatever the name of those.
I'm
my
surprised
goat's
you know
turn.
that.
It's my goat's turn.
In high school, we used to call it As My Stomach Turns
Ugh.
because the drama. It would just
Those
like,
shows are so bad. I remember catching them on the TV every once in a
Did
while.
you see the Spanish versions? They're even worse.
Oh, I could have.
what is
Other than
it?
the fact that
Telenovela. Remember I
Other-
used to watch
I watched
that?
him, but I didn't know what the heck they were saying. And I'm like, why is he slapping everybody? Like the girls slapped everyone.
the colors on the Spanish channel were always better than every
So
other
bright.
channel. They were so vibrant.
Telemundo
Red,
had the best
orange.
colors.
They had that game turned way up. It's like Instagram and hitting the like
The filter.
filter.
Well, my favorite-
Saturation filter.
My favorite thing is that you always knew when the drama was happening because you always got the dun dun dun.
By the way, like 30 people have left. We
It's
must
getting
have.
late for some of them, right?
That's
Well,
true.
they
Aren't they like
could be
European?
Saying good night and whatnot.
Are you feeling
They were saying goodnight.
unloved?
Not at all.
I don't. Do you have a P.O. box?
Oh. No, we're
I'm
about.
thinking
We
about
are
it.
very close.
We'll need the whole fucking post office. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
100 pounds of animal crackers, they're gonna be like, yeah, we can't.
We're
We
about.
could charge
We're,
you extra.
probably next year we might switch to a PO box and eliminate. Even though you guys already know our address.
Do you want me to let him know
Yes,
the front or
he-
the back?
No,
Back.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, we might switch to a PO box soon and change everything.
On the animal cracker.
Change everything on our website and everywhere to PO boxes. That's mainly just more for privacy, just in case we do go from 13,000 to.
So we and just in case we get famous.
Yeah, that's not happening. Silver play button, 100,000. That's a long way away.
The kids ask.
The kids asked the other day. They were so excited.
You hit 13,000? Do we get a button?
When do we get our YouTube play button? I'm like,
Yeah, you get-
100,000.
You get your 10 button, right?
Yeah, you get no button.
You get nothing. You get this
You
cute
get the
little text message
no
that
button.
says, "Yay, you hit
Yeah.
13."
Yeah, you gotta hit 100,000 for any button from YouTube that says, "Hey, you've done it."
That's like
But
the "you've made it"
The
moment.
"you've made it" moment is
Oh, bye.
is 100,000. But
Yeah.
yeah, we are slowly thinking of PO box and still have to build that gate.
Kathy wants to know how come Luke can't come over to the tape.
So
Come over
Luke
to
has
the
been
table.
trained very well. I'm just kidding. So Luke had
Yes, he has.
well that yeah he
Yes, he
knows,
does.
he knows that he's not allowed in this side of the house because he will eat all these animal crackers
He's a
through
counter.
the plastic if we left them out there for
the
him.
garbage is a safe
So
word.
yeah,
The garbage is a
the
favorite.
garbage, the it all
He's a
comes-
menace to society.
So yeah, we've
You
trained
can't
Luke
you
to
can't
not.
leave garbage in the garage,
Nope.
or else he'll take it out of the back of Billy and spread it all over. He hasn't done
So
this in
like
a
for
long
example, Luke was just let out the back door to go potty in our pool area that has a fence. He will jump the fence,
time. No.
run around the pool area,
Have you noticed he hasn't done
go
that
in the.
months?
That's true. He's getting a little older.
He has like this.
Go in the garage and eat all our garbage.
He hasn't jumped over that fence though in months because he's getting old.
He has slowed down. Lukey's getting old.
He
It's
has.
good.
He's got.
Yeah.
So I took him to the vet a while ago, a month ago maybe, and because he wasn't feeling very good, and among other things, they said that he probably has some like nerve. I don't remember. That was a fly. Some nerve like degenerative
Yeah.
stuff, whatever. See, they're like it's super common in old dogs, and they just can't feel their back legs anymore. So
Yeah.
he does. He falls.
He falls a lot.
He
yeah.
slips on the
Yeah.
wood, the hardwood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's old. He's 13, 12, 13?
12.
Did you say?
12.
So in dog's years, 12 times 7?
It's like
Old.
250.
No, not that. Like 90, I think.
Javier got an F in math.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he's old.
250 years old. Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
He
Moose.
still looks super young though.
Oh,
He
there. Don't throw her off the platform. She's
Oh,
pregnant, Moo.
We
God.
just pushed everybody off.
Ah, Greta wins. That's my girl. Thunder, where are you? You gotta stand up for your baby mama.
Yeah.
He's like, which one?
He's
Which one? He's like, I can't keep track.
Could be multiple.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He's hiding under the hay field.
Yeah, he's
What
like,
kind
I'm
of
not
father
gonna-
are you?
Wasn't
He's like,
me. My edamame has no beans.
we're gonna have a Maury Povich moment. You are the father.
Oh, man.
You lie. The paper says.
You are not the father.
Oh,
I love that.
Oh my god.
that was almost as bad as Jerry Springer.
She has a Jerry Springer moment. I heard her whole family story.
Okay, we don't need to get into that
Oh
live
my
on YouTube.
gosh.
Next question, please.
Well, I think Thunder needs to grow up and stop nursing on his mom. That's
Dude,
like
Thunder. By the time you get another lady pregnant, you shouldn't be nursing on mom. That's a little creepy.
He's still trying to knock up Charlotte over there.
Oh, okay, that's enough. Do we have another question?
They want to know if Luna went to her new home.
Ooh, Luna.
Oh wait, that's a question
story.
for
There's a story.
Angie's
There's a story there.
Angie's letting Luke in right now. Luke's right there. Hi.
For that story, I'm bringing back my hummus.
Oh my god, you and your eating.
I forgot to eat real dinner.
You just had a slice of pizza.
That is
One,
not
I
dinner.
could eat a whole pizza, and it was crappy.
That's a snack.
Yeah,
He's been snacking since
that
we
reminded me
started.
of college.
There's more pizza. The goat and the beautiful.
Oh,
That's funny.
that was good.
Luna
I came
update.
in, but I don't know where Hazel is. She's not coming.
She's out
Did she
there.
take a while?
Yes, Hazel's a pain.
Uh,
One word answer.
It's hard to elaborate. She did go to a new home, and I'm in contact with her new owner, and she's taking
Time to adjust.
a really long time to adjust.
Yes, good answer.
And that's
What we
it.
did. That's it.
Right now.
And that's all she had to say about that.
Right. Not really
Yep.
sure what's going on in the
Forrest.
future, though.
Run
All right,
for it.
Forrest.
But we might be open to take her back if it doesn't work out. Just
Just
saying.
saying. I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh man.
Amy asked Aaron, "What's your favorite beer?"
Oh,
Ooh, think about this one long and hard.
that's a,
Because it's a keg coming.
You know what it is? Liz, it's Cruzan rum.
no, it's not.
Let me show you what the bottle looks like. I thought she was going to the cabinet for it.
So that's a challenging question, especially because it's so loud in here.
I'm sorry. We
It's-
really should just get the poker chips out
It's
at
a
this
time
point.
of year, and I don't know them all by name, but I would say nothing. None of that blood. Do we have any Cruzan rum?
Do we have it?
There's a half of a really big bottle. If you want to do that.
It's fine. It's the only size I bought.
Right now it's Sam Adams Oktoberfest this time of year.
I like that porch rocker in the
Porch
summer.
Rocker in the
So-
summer is a really good one.
So
But
this
the
is
thing
Aaron's
is-
favorite beer.
This is Aaron's favorite beer. No, but you like a lot of Rob's. So
Rob's,
Rob,
yeah, we.
Oh,
Rob
yeah.
makes his
I would
own
say
beer.
that's kind of why it was tough because I don't really. Yeah, this stuff's good too. Yeah, I would say anything. I do not hear. This is what I don't like. I don't like the ones that are super hoppy. If it says super hoppy, I don't like them. You know. But yeah, they're darker usually than so in the summer.
Well, you like wheat beer. I know
Port
that.
wheat beers are good. Porch Rocker is a good one. Like there's a bunch. I try a lot of local stuff I've never tried before.
I've never seen that before.
What happened?
I don't know. It just went all grainy. Jerry Springer has a new show now.
Oh jeez.
What?
He is Judge Jerry now.
Judge Jerry. Oh, new show for Dylan.
Sorry. You can't beat Judge Judy.
Judge
Why
Judy,
would-
you're right.
That's such a rip-off of Judge Judy.
Wannabe.
Huh?
Doesn't wannabe.
Yeah. Well,
They asked if other girls can tell that Greta is pregnant.
No, I don't think so.
I can't answer that.
I
I
wouldn't.
think animals are very intuitive to
Oh, yeah.
pregnancy. When I was pregnant, we were working at the horse farm. That horse knew that I was
Yeah.
pregnant. We were pregnant at the same time. We both also lost our babies at the same time.
This is true.
I wanted that horse so bad.
Mm.
That horse
That-
ended up in a tough situation, and that horse went to auction. And I would have taken her.
If House of Pie was built, you would have had her.
I would have had her.
Yeah. If so now you gotta explain. You just.
Uh-oh. We killed our light.
Oh, I'm not worried about the
Did
light.
I do it?
No, that light battery.
Light
battery.
battery. All right, so we used to manage. Yes, we know the light went off. I don't know exactly why.
Battery died. It's a battery powered light,
Oh.
and we've used it for a couple Q&As without
That's what,
charging.
can I charge it?
Can we plug
I'll
it in?
be right back.
Okay,
Keep
I'll
going.
explain. So, Oh God, that's gonna go down a weird road. So one of my
Keep the names out of it.
Yeah, it was my best friend at the time. She had horses, and she started with 1 or 2 horses, got into 5 horses, then got 10 horses. I was looking for some part-time work. We didn't have a farm yet. We were still living in our old house. And I managed her barn for her. So I mucked her stalls and managed the grain and all of that. And this horse, whose name is Vrauka, beautiful Frisian horse. I had a very close connection with her. And they got into a tough situation, ended up neglecting all of their horses. We didn't work there anymore. You ended up helping feeding and mucking stalls and running that with me, Aaron.
Yep.
We left that once we moved here to start our own farm. And within 5, would you say it was like 5 years after we stopped working there?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a long time after we stopped working there.
About 5 years after we stopped working there, they
ran into those problems.
They ran into like animal control issues, and all of their horses were seized by the state. Vrauka ended up in state custody, and we worked for a little while with the state to see if we could go and just adopt her, but she was in state custody as evidence in their trial case, and then the state wanted some of their money back from having to recoup all of the health costs and of having they seized like 40 horses.
Like 40. No, I think it was like 25, 30. I don't remember. It
could have been 30 horses. I know it wasn't in the 20s.
It was a lot more. No.
But Vrauka was one of them, and she was in pretty bad shape.
I think it literally made national news.
It did.
They went national.
Yeah.
I know
In
it
the
made
horse
local.
world,
Yeah.
it went.
Oh, in
it
the
went-
horse world, it absolutely
It
went
went
national because
I said $50,000.
not some of them,
Right, like
Most of
of them. Like, yeah.
most of them.
And unfortunately, even
It was
if
disgusting. to be honest,
we kind of disconnected from the story, because even if that horse went to auction and then we were able to win the horse in auction, which they all went for $10, $15, $20,000 even in auction,
which was still
we
steal.
had no building to put them in and weren't financially in a position to build one.
Well,
So-
and we had board lined up. For
We had
them.
board lined
but
up
once
at
we
another
realized
barn.
they were going to auction rather than the
We just
state
were like,
just
we're
finding the
never.
right homes for them, like with
Yeah, the
people
state
who
was in it for
know-
money, unfortunately.
With people who knew these horses, like we
Right.
knew Vrauka, and Zebra was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Zebra was,
I
oh
would
my
have
god,
taken Zebra in a heartbeat.
you want to know a horse that looks like a cow? That was
Yeah.
Zebra.
Yeah.
She was gorgeous. She was not, obviously, she wasn't a Frisian. She was
Right.
a gypsy.
Gypsy, right,
Yeah,
or something.
beautiful.
Yeah. So that was what happened back
So
then.
yeah,
I don't know how we got to that
I
topic.
don't really remember either.
You would have had a match set.
Yeah.
We would have had a match set.
Yeah.
Yeah. A goat that looks like a cow, a horse that looks like a cow,
But no cow.
but no
Cow that looks like a goat.
How do you
No.
get
I
that?
have no clue.
Muskox.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Someone said you're at exactly 2 hours.
Ooh, we're at 2 hours. So I was trying to explain earlier. Normally when we take the camera off the wall, do Q&A and put it right back up on the wall, that could be a 36-hour clip. Like, you guys are just part of that live. And YouTube only allows me to clip out, highlight 2 hours in their new software.
But you don't
It's
need to highlight this.
a bunch of BS.
This is just a beginning
Right, this
to
is
end
just a beginning
video.
to end, so we can go as long as we want. But it's sometimes just like technically in the back of my mind, like, oh, that's why last week's Q&A started and ended at a weird time. When I created the highlight later, it started and we were like, whoa, they're already for people that didn't watch live. I'll talk to YouTube about it in LA next month. Be like, fix it.
That's-
My goat people want you to fix it.
Mhm.
And they'll be like, okay.
And we need sound
So
while
like
we're editing that.
YouTube, like the head of YouTube is gonna be there.
There'll be a lot of representatives from YouTube there. People that work for YouTube that will be asking doing presentations and questions about what
For like
what are
streaming, like social
what are
media
some of the
stuff?
features you guys want? What are some of the things we're missing out on? What this, that? What do you like, dislike? Stuff like that. Programmers, engineers, YouTube people, they'll all be there.
They want to know if at the end of the buck video, did you get peed on?
No, I did not get peed on. He was peeing, but he did not hit
Oh, that was
me.
like me today with
So
Giovanni.
it was, yeah, Giovanni
he
almost
sprayed
got
everywhere like he was, I don't know, like he had a, well, it came out
It's a
in
long
all
stream,
directions.
yeah.
It
You
didn't
ever-
come
you-
out straight.
You ever
Did
see
it
a
hit his beard and it just went
It
like this?
splattered. No, it was coming out splattered. I was like, what?
It's like a fire hose. You turn the water on with nobody
It's like
holding
it was a
onto it.
little clog. That is not what it looked like. That is disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know what you said.
It could.
That
look
is
like
not
that.
what I said. I said it came out and it went
You were
all.
You had a blockage.
I block it. Don't say that. in
No,
house.
no blockage.
That's
That'd be better.
scary. Blockages are horrible.
Oof.
You two just reminded me of a talk show.
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, sort of. We gotta change the name. That's what we need help with. It's technically not Q&A with L&A.
No, they already said it should be just Saturday night with the Symans.
Yeah.
Because now we're just sitting around the dining room table like we would anyway.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
just
saying,
shooting the
you've
shit.
already said you don't want to sit out in the barn in the winter.
Yeah, but I'm sweating in here.
I am too.
It's a little
hot.
warm.
I'm
You're also-
dressed for mosquito season, and
You're
I'm
We're dressed
inside.
for winter when it's second summer.
Second
Oh
summer.
my gosh, it's gonna get like 85 next week.
Yes, it is.
Next week?
I thought,
Yeah.
we
I thought that was just
after this.
tomorrow.
I think so. Oh, maybe not. I don't know how to.
I
no.
was gonna say, I thought that it was this weekend, and we're going back down
Did
to
you
normal.
say
Yeah.
Durham fair weather was? Yeah, right.
I did.
Next
I said
week,
it was 70.
70.
It's
We're
the
good. We're good.
mosquito.
Okay.
Beautiful.
We'll get through it. Mosquitoes must die.
Dude, we got 36 the other night.
38.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
38.
38.
36. All I know is that the cars are starting to tell us possible icy road
I did see that
conditions.
once. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Dude, this is a lot of animal crackers, and there's more on the way.
Apparently, we only got the first wave. This is a tsunami
Oh my god.
coming 3, 4, 5 strong.
Just stack them all up in the corner.
You can mash them up and make like a nice pie crust.
You could make pie crust out of animal crackers. We
How
could
many
do this.
pies are we gonna have?
Yeah.
Pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
Cheesecake.
sell them
No.
at the fair.
No.
No. Okay, so I don't grow plants, and I also
Are
can't.
these low
bake.
carb?
They're not
Are
low
they
carb. They're all carb.
It's 100% carb.
Actually, 24, 8
That's just
8% of your
grams.
daily carb.
Oh my god,
24
24 grams of carbon, how much?
Yeah.
16 crackers.
Wow, one serving size is 16 crackers?
Yeah.
That's a lot of crackers.
You've already
for
had
one
2
serving.
servings.
No, I
You were
have
just
not. I've had 3
snacking.
crackers. And some hummus and some
Pizza
bagel chips and
and
some
some-
pizza and some beer.
Those are
and
pretzel crisps.
no rum yet, but
I mean, well,
we'll see. Night's young.
is it? I'm exhausted.
Good point.
It's 9:30 already.
Good point. We done with questions? There's got to be another question out there.
I mean, I'm sure there is
Like,
There's
how
one
long?
question.
somewhere in there. Your mom said she'll store them in her
I saw.
cabin.
She'll store them down in the
Do goats
cottage.
get ear infections or fleas?
Yes and yes.
Could we fill the cottage with it?
The next time she comes back,
She's like a prank
Open the
thing.
door. I should have never offered. Kind of like when you open the door after a snowstorm and then like the snow.
come
you're
big.
like,
We should
well, you
just.
get the print of the door on this
Yeah.
outside of the snow.
Yeah.
You open it, you're like, not gonna use this
Yeah.
door. We're gonna have to find another way out of the house, kids.
To the roof.
Oh man.
Someone said, with Greta being due in January, will the temperatures possibly create any issues with her delivery?
Well, now with the delivery itself,
You guys be out there.
with us being out
Well,
there,
no, because the baby's
The
gonna be
babies.
wet and
the
cold.
baby will be wet and
Yeah,
cold.
so we gotta make sure that baby
Greta
gets-
won't care that it's cold. It's the baby hitting the ground and it being -10 out
Yeah,
we
well,
we
don't
have
know.
to be prepared with heat lamps and we always prepare for
Hey,
that.
it's
But-
New England. It might
Yeah.
be 80.
Hey, the last
exactly.
3 Februarys, it's been 70.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So who knows?
you never know.
You never know. Right.
That's why we have a mosquito problem.
The,
right now.
the other challenging part is every job I've ever had in the last 5 years, 6 years since we've been doing goats, I basically take a 2-week vacation in March, right around what we call kidding season. Because we can say, all right, all these goats are going to have babies between this day and this day, because we could do the math, and then I take that time off from work, or I turn it into no travel season, meaning I'll still work, conference calls, whatever. I actually sold one of my biggest accounts in the barn, hung up, and then delivered a goat one year from the phone call. All right, guys, this
Sorry,
sounds
I'm
great.
busy.
We'll send you the purchase order next week. Click, baby. Like, in the coveralls, ready to go. That was a couple years ago. But with that odd baby coming in January, it'll be hard to adjust. That's the only, like...
And we found out the vet will be on vacation.
And the vet's on vacation.
Because no goats are delivered in January.
Right. So those are the challenges. We'll have no vet to back us up. I mean, the vet makes a backup
Why
vet.
does she
but-
always go on vacation when your goats are about to deliver?
No. our
No,
goats are
she
stupid.
goes to... No, because our goats got accidentally pregnant this year.
Yeah, I know that.
She
They're
always
fooling
goes
around.
on vacation in January because it's a quiet month.
It's a quiet month. January's the quietest
She
month.
actually went in March.
No.
She did.
No.
She
did
did that
once.
one year,
Yeah.
and it's why I'm as gray as I am today.
Yeah.
And she promised never to go on vacation again
In March.
in March.
Right.
And then my goats get
Got
pregnant.
funky.
For January.
For January, and that's
Yeah.
when she goes.
They
on
were
vacation.
unsupervised. Yeah.
Well,
You need a
So,
t-shirt.
Tyler Quinn's
That's right.
t-shirt today.
That's what I'm saying. You need that t-shirt on the go.
Quinn's t-shirt. I was unsupervised. Yes.
In my defense,
Yeah. Yup.
Thunder, I got a t-shirt for you.
will Thunder still try to mate with Greta, or does he know she's not on the market anymore?
No. Thunder doesn't care.
he's gonna hunt back with you.
He'll try.
Thunder's gonna mount anything that walks. I guarantee. You better watch out the next time you're in the barn.
Like a teenage boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish stuck in it.
I saw Billy and Thunder, he fell again. Billy and Pie trying to mount some of the little ones today. And I know they're
fixed.
fixed. I mean, if I hadn't seen this happen, I'd be really worried.
Yeah.
Does Thunder constantly humping the girls cause them any stress?
No, they love it. Well, especially if they're in heat.
Right.
They really like it, so.
Aruba.
Oh, great. Hazel wants to play now.
Brenda will be on vacation. She's going to Aruba.
Oh, here they come. Watch
Love
around the
Aruba.
corner.
Nope.
I don't think it'll see
They turned. You don't think they'll see it?
it. No.
130-pound animal rounding the corner?
Yeah, I thought it was dark back there. Though.
Oh no,
No, they can see it.
they
They
can
can see it.
definitely see.
No.
Oh
They're
no,
coming.
no, they
130-pound animal playing with the 15-pound one. Here they come. Maybe.
Nope.
No,
So
they're
not
keeping it in the
exciting.
living room.
Yeah, because you said something.
I
Because you
did.
said something. Hazel, want a cookie? No. Not gonna work. No.
No, because she playing.
Are you sure?
Hazel.
Hello.
Oh, here you
Hazel.
are. Hang on. Hazel. Hazel.
She's like, use your cookie?
Hazel.
Use your
Here you
cookie?
go. Want a cookie? Cookie? Way over here. Over here.
Tiniest cookie
Hazel.
ever.
Hazel, you're starting to drool on me. Not good.
She's like, what? Wacky Saturdays?
Stella, here you go. Good. Go.
Like the dog version? Oh.
Oh, come on. You could go now. Bye-bye. Go play.
But I know there's more in that bag.
This was not a good idea. Let's do Q&A in the dining room with the dogs.
They
I
are
never
cute.
said the dogs needed to be invited.
Hazel, sit. Good girl.
No, you can't see her.
She's behind you somewhere. She's sliding.
Oh, hey, boo.
Peekaboo.
Hello.
And then Stella.
Don't be
Did
jealous.
they even see Stella popping her head up? Yeah, they can.
Yes.
So is House of Pie for male goats?
Yeah, pretty much. All
No.
boys. And
No.
who else is going
You're
over?
wrong. No, it's a backup barn.
It's the overflow barn.
You can. It's so smooth. You can drink it
You
straight.
can totally drink that
I
stuff
know you
straight.
could.
Just take a
You
sip.
Go ahead.
could. All the peer pressure.
Do it. Do it.
This stuff's
do
good.
it.
It's really good.
Huh?
No.
It's amazing.
She's like, give it to me, I'll do it.
This stuff is good.
Now you just look like an alcoholic.
Oh, stop
Drinking out of a big
it. Only on Saturdays with 100 people at my dining room table.
I'm pretty sure
What
it's
were we
fine.
saying? Oh, House of Pie is gonna be. It's the barn that's gonna
It's the
allow us.
retirement.
I can't believe he interrupted me.
I did not interrupt. I added to your detail.
You said retirement. You're still wrong.
I'm just gonna eat.
Oh my
Keep
god.
going, babe. We're due in March.
Stop it! Get it right, January 8th.
Oh god.
15 minutes, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Any second.
Alright,
Any
continue.
second.
House of Pie.
House of Pie gives us the chance to rotate paddocks. Has like a backup barn, you know, so it'll be meant for the babies this year because while the other ones are pregnant and they're having their babies. But next summer, spring and summer, we can move everybody over, and now they have shelter, you know, so that they can give this paddock a rest
So yes, you heard that. Eventually the barn you guys live in may have no animals in it.
during the day. I'll move
no.
them back over or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
know how
figure
it's all gonna go because that barn's not big enough to keep 20-something goats in. It's
And
just
I'll
not.
bury 250 feet of Ethernet cable so they can still enjoy their goats.
Kathy's got to go potty.
Bye bye, Kathy.
See you in a minute.
She'll come in.
I hope everything comes out all right.
We could rent a ditch witch, one of those little ditch things.
Ruin our driveway.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this device on the market
Yes, I'm sure it works.
called I don't know. What's the animal that digs tunnels under your yard and you hate them?
No.
Gopher.
Gopher.
Oh.
I think it's called the gopher.
A
I think
mole.
Mole.
Mole
Those
or
suck.
I don't know.
They
But
raise the ground.
supposedly,
Then it
so
freezes.
to get under our driveway, to get a cable, an internet cable under our driveway and out the other side, there's two options. One, cut a line in the driveway, like literally cut 2 strips in the driveway. So it's only like this wide, 2 inches or so. And then dig it out by hand with a little shovel, right? Bury your line and then fix your driveway. That's option 1. Option 2 technically is to do that same process just with your backhoe, which would make a huge problem in the driveway. The third option is there is supposedly some tool that you dig a hole on the side of this side of the driveway, like 3-foot holes on each side of the driveway. So now you take a device, it's like a corkscrew, and it goes into the earth and comes out the other side.
That'd be great for
So,
tennis.
So
What if
it's
you
to
just-
dig a hole
You have to
horizontally.
be, like,
Hold on, I have
straight
Good
on though.
You'd
if
also
you
have
just
to
move
live
a
in
little.
a sandy ground with no rocks.
Right, that's the
Well, that's the
challenge.
problem.
We'll hit a boulder.
Right.
Yeah.
6 inches
Or-
in.
We could
6 inches
send
in, yeah.
our kids with their shovels and say, guys, it's just like when I was a kid. Big snow pile, just keep digging. You'll get a tunnel
You
going.
have to imagine the headlines when something goes wrong.
That's true.
Right?
That's,
This is how I live my life.
Oh my god.
what would the
Okay,
headline
what
be
would
if
the
this
headline
doesn't
be
work?
Oh, Jesus
if I
Christ.
got caught doing this? And if the
Hamburger
headline
mom sends kid in dirt to dig a hole.
driveway collapses on 5-year-old, that's a no.
Okay, now we can talk about Liz's idea. Let's build a bridge
This is
over
a
the
fantastic
driveway
Yes!
so the goats can just walk to the other paddock.
idea. I see nothing wrong with this so far. So far,
That would be
I
amazing.
I
look
see
all
like-
of you.
And
You
then like
need a-
steps.
You need at least a
Steps?
20-foot over
Yes,
the driveway.
because
That's what I said.
UPS comes here every day
I
with
know.
Amazon
I'm
packages
not
of
joking.
animal
I know.
crackers.
You need at least a 20-foot clearance.
I'm
Right.
like, this bridge.
The bridge has to have like one of those domes,
Yes.
you know,
I
like they
agree.
do over the highway, so no jumpers.
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
because we have Moo.
Cause,
Yeah.
cause move. Yeah. I was
Moo
gonna
would,
say.
Moo would jump.
And then we can just run the Ethernet cable up and over the
Hey,
bridge.
remember Kara
Yeah.
twitching? She's doing it again.
Yes, our vet just like,
Oh.
our town hall is like, wait a second, You guys want to build a bridge?
Hey, it beats the
Over your
helipad.
driveway? I did want to build a helicopter landing pad. The town gave
Just
me
to
so
piss
many
the town
problems back in the beginning. Originally, so let's go way back. This house was built. The cottage where Grams lives was originally a daycare. We converted it into an in-law apartment. That was a stack of papers and hundreds of dollars worth of fees and whatever. And I had to stand up in front of some grumpy old audience and explain what we were trying to do and a bunch of BS, right?
Yep.
Typical town stuff.
Yep.
Then they literally wanted me to put drainage in our driveway because it's 2 residents on one. They wanted me to name our driveway at one point and call it a street because it had 2 houses. Thank God there was one person in town hall with half a brain that made it where we didn't have to do all that. So it's a one deed. It's a main house and a guest house, an in-law apartment. It's fine. It's done. It was the worst process ever. I literally wanted to just give them so much gray hair. I go to Liz. I go, I'm going to go to town hall next week with plans for a helicopter landing pad in my yard.
Just to see what they
do. And then next week, I'm going to go back for a cell tower because I want Verizon to put a cell tower in my back. Like, I was just going to drive them crazy. Okay, windmill. Like, just keep going, like, with a bunch of crap because they were just so stupid. Like, it's just, guys, it's an in-law apartment. It's not that difficult.
I would like to build a bomb.
But
They
they literally,
grief over my office.
yeah, I had to,
A drop-in building.
Right.
yeah, that sits on cinder blocks.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally had to get a,
Well, I hope they don't figure
engineer-
out we're building house apart.
yeah, we'll deal with that. But I had an engineer out here look at the driveway and measure the grade and blah, 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 and be like, no, they wanted us to put curbs on the side and put in those drainage things so water can, I'm like, guys, it's not a road. Yeah, it was a bunch of mess, but yeah.
It's always been here too. Like,
Yeah, it's always been here.
understand.
All we did was change the use
I was
from.
gonna say because you cut down all the trees.
Oh, this was the best part. Ready?
No, that's not.
And
they
hopefully,
didn't even say
hopefully,
that.
Grams doesn't take offense to this while she's watching. But here we go. Right? They made me bring this guy out, a septic tank engineer. I had to dig an 8-foot hole in the backyard. He had to look at the earth to see if it can handle the amount of poop that one person's going to generate. I go, well, wait a second. This was a daycare. There were 14 kids in there pooping all day long. And he goes, yeah, but that's all during a specific period of time. You can poop at any time. I go, it's one person! One person pooping versus 13. He goes, yeah, but it's over a matter of time. I was like, that's bullshit.
A regular person.
I lost my mind. And he comes out here, the guy, I dig this hole, he comes out and looks and goes, oh yeah, you're good, fill it in. Like, he was literally here for 3 minutes.
Yep.
That's how.
And I paid like $300. He comes out and
to
goes,
get him to sign off.
to get him to sign off that one person's poop is okay for this septic tank. One person compared to 15 little kids in a daycare.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the dumbest.
Yep.
And then they wonder, and they complain all the time. And I'm venting about our town.
It's every town.
I
though.
joined the
guarantee.
Economic Development Committee for about a week. And they wonder why people in our age bracket, I'm sorry, don't want to be a part of it because all your fucking rules are bullshit. Like, I'll come help. I'll build the economy in Salem so big that 8,000 people will show up. We got 2,000 people here to pet goats. I'll get 8,000
They don't want
people to
that.
show up. They don't want my ideas and my vision and my that. No, it doesn't fit the mold of what, it just...
You don't fit the mold.
It just drove me nuts. Like, are you kidding me? One person compared to 13 people's poop, and I gotta pay $300 and dig a hole, and it's different because you don't know when they're pooping. I'm like, oh my
Like, do you
god.
want me to get them to send you a text?
I'm like, yeah, you
Am
want
I allowed to poop now? Or has it
Why-
not been long enough?
All you
Can
do
I
is-
poop every 24 hours? Or are we
Between
talking
the
like a
driveway
48-hour
and the-
schedule?
oh.
Right.
I still should go for the helicopter landing pad. That would be
So
hilarious.
would they like come into your house and be like, well, you have 3 kids, but you can't have a 4th kid because you're
No,
septic
that all
tank.
comes down to bedrooms. So when you design a home and a septic tank, the septic tank matches the amount of bedrooms. because the bedrooms kind of depict how many people would live there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But so when that building was built,
Except
it
do
was
they account for the fact that you can put 2 kids in 1 bedroom?
So I mean, I don't know the exact. I'm no building inspector,
Like
but,
that's how that is how.
but that's
Well,
how
they-
it's done.
Yeah.
Because remember, we thought about putting an addition above our
Oh,
garage.
they did say, but Tom's moving
Your
in. Are we gonna have to go
Oh,
get
good
results?
Don't tell the
question.
town.
Now we got 2 people
Okay.
moving.
Tell
Tom?
them. Don't tell the town.
Don't tell the town that Tom's moving
No,
in.
no, no,
They're
no,
gonna
no.
ask him for a poop schedule.
I was just gonna say,
Are you ready?
One coffee in the morning. Just one.
you need an AM pooper, PM pooper. That's it. AM. 12 midnight to 12 noon, 1 person. 12 noon. You guys figure that out. You don't need to tell
This is
them.
officially going down the drain here, guys.
Oh
I'm not even gonna start on the turn tax conversation.
What? We just had that last weekend.
Okay.
I
We have to talk about this. So, if you.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do. This is hilarious.
They
So
already
first
think
of
we're
all,
crazy.
if you have kids between the ages,
Is it 10 o'clock?
oh
My
gosh,
kids are
they're
home.
back.
You gotta go downstairs.
Yeah, go downstairs. We're live, and we're talking about turd tax. So you
Turn
might,
tax. I don't know turn tax.
so you might want to go away.
Don't turd.
So,
On your shirt.
if you have, oh, he's sweating a lot.
No, I'm not.
Were you crying?
That's soda.
That's soda. Okay, we don't want to know. The kids just got back from
Oh,
some.
yeah, I just fell on the stairs and almost went over the other side.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, see you later. If you have kids or have had kids,
Boys specifically.
boys specifically,
Oh.
if you walk into the bathroom
There's also a pee penalty.
and there's a floater
Oh,
in the toilet,
I had that.
it is now called a turd tax.
And you pay by the inch.
You pay by the inch, the size of the floater,
I made $5
And it's-
the other day.
Oh my God.
Holy
it's-
crap!
it's $1 an inch. So if there's a big floater, if there's a big,
You estimate.
if there's a big, you don't measure it.
You
Mama,
guesstimate.
we must have
estimate.
eaten a lot of cheese.
You estimate. It's called the turd tax.
Why are we talking about our bowel movement?
I don't know
Hey,
because
they weren't yours, they're your kids.
so needless to say, our kids are starting to learn how to flush,
Oh,
Or at least
and poor,
make sure they
poor
don't
Quinny
flush.
needs to learn how to aim.
and then the pee penalty is
Pee
coming
penalty.
next for peeing on the seat.
No, Quinny's doing good. He said he leaned in last time.
Oh, that's
He's like,
good.
I leaned.
I arched.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was fun. Needless to say, we should get back to talk.
Yeah.
Was I good today? Live in front of
Live.
140 people. Yes.
62.
What next?
162.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Hello, peeps.
Yes, you were good. They actually
Hello,
asked
my
about
peeps.
you. Yeah.
About what?
They said, "How are your kids doing at school?" We just answered short and said, "Good."
That's
Hello,
boring.
how's school?
It's
It's boring.
It's
Well,
boring.
you're in 8th grade. so
Not
of course
supposed
it's
to be.
boring.
Ooh, somebody had a comment hidden. Oh, it's just a bunch of turds. Yeah,
I'll show that one,
yeah,
even though it did say shitty text.
yeah, yeah. So what's
you want
up?
your Xbox back.
Yes, please.
He said, "Yes, please." So should we tell them why you lost your Xbox?
Oh, why don't you explain to your aunties what happened?
Go ahead. How about this? You will get your Xbox back if you could admit why you lost it.
Because
Okay, hold on. Here, you have to present your case.
Ooh.
Present.
Let
your
them
case.
know the crime.
Honestly.
Honestly, let them know the crime, the punishment,
crime.
and what you did. Listen, the crime, the punishment, and what you've done to make sure that never happens again.
Repeat that, please.
Oh, that was a
So
lot
what'd
of
you do?
things.
What
Just
was
tell
the,
us
what
what'd
was
you do.
the crime?
I didn't wake up to my alarm, and my mom said because I can't wake up with my alarm, that I lose my phone for the day. Pretty much, I didn't listen to her, and I kept my phone for the day, and I got into serious trouble for that and lost my phone and Xbox.
So you stole the phone.
Yes.
And lied about
And then
it.
lied about stealing the phone. Yes. And then lost the Xbox and lost the phone
Because of the
now-
lying and the stealing.
after 24, 36 hours.
This was on Thursday.
Thursday, so now it's late Saturday. So 48 hours later, he's been good.
He has. You guys saw him work in the bar this morning.
You want
He
it
worked
back.
hard. He wants it back.
You
All
want
right, let's see what the aunties say.
Nothing
Oh,
yet.
we're going to the audience. Does he get it back for confronting his mistake in front of 140 something strangers?
Someone said he asked in front of chat. Very
That's
brave.
very
Very brave.
Very
Very
brave.
brave. And he admitted that he lied and stole. Very brave.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he got it back. I got a feeling they're all going to say give it back. Plus he's petting Hazel, which
Angel's so cute.
Hazel is pretty cute.
Susan says
Susan
yes.
says yes.
Oh.
Cheryl says I
Angie
say
says
yes.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
Mommy, turn his Xbox back
That
on.
was only 2 yeses
Lori
out of
says, "Please give it back."
168. Oh,
Give
they're
it back.
coming in
Yes,
now.
yes,
Oh,
yes. Give it back.
Take
Give
one
it
of them
back.
all.
Yes,
Look at all
yes.
your aunties are on your side.
Yay!
So what did you learn from this experience?
Never to bring my phone to school unless my mom knows.
How
How about
set
don't
your
lie.
alarm.
Set your alarm.
That's
Don't
it.
lie. Don't steal. And when you do something wrong, don't be afraid to confront it.
Brenda says poop.
And flush so you don't get hit with turd tax.
Yes.
Yeah.
I always do.
No, you didn't because you owe me a pee penalty.
They're
Goodbye.
asking-
When?
When I went in the bathroom earlier before your little party that you just went to,
I never went to the bathroom.
You forgot to flush.
I never went.
Okay,
Ooh, you
whatever.
got some hard crack whipping aunties in there.
You
too.
got some in there, or
Oh,
like
yeah.
no?
Stella says don't give it back. He doesn't need it.
That is a good point. He does
They're
not.
asking if he learned his lesson though.
Did you
I
learn
did.
your lesson?
Yes, you know stuff.
What lesson did you learn?
What lesson?
Dang it!
Okay. Obviously, wake up with your alarm.
Yes.
What after that? If you don't,
Oh, let me
steal
also.
things.
Don't
Let's
steal.
also add what happened on Friday.
I don't even remember what happened
You
on Friday.
skipped 2 classes at school
Uh-oh.
Classes in the street.
in the bathroom. He's hiding in the bathroom. Turd tax. in the
They
bathroom.
might change their
They
mind
might
now.
change their mind
do
now.
they have a turd tax at school?
Oh, they can't tell whose is what.
That's a good point.
So that's our other dilemma. Is
All
we'll
right.
also cut some.
How about this? We'll negotiate because that's what I do for a living.
We were on the opinion that you would get it back tomorrow.
But you get your Xbox back now. You could turn it on from your phone. You still don't get your phone back till Monday.
All right.
Good.
Okay. All right.
Go.
Moving on.
See ya. That was good that he didn't try to negotiate more. He would have lost it all.
What?
He wasn't gonna do
Never
it.
mind.
Kind of like in Shark Tank.
Oh,
When they put
you
a
get
deal on
greedy.
the table and then you go and ask another shark,
Oh,
oh, well,
you
what
see.
do you, my deal's off the table now.
Now they're saying he can't have it.
Too late. He's got
Too
it.
late. We already turned it on.
It's already back on. Did
Sorry,
you turn,
aunties.
Did you turn it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already on.
It's a good compromise, though.
Yeah.
Yes, for one thing, but he still's got to wait for the other thing.
Yep. Yep.
Now they say it's a good deal.
It was a good
It
deal.
was a good
deal
deal.
or no deal,
It was
right?
a good deal for him.
Yeah.
That's alright. He just got back from a party too, so.
And he went to the party with all
The
his
next
friends
time
with no
he calls
phone.
me strict, I'm sending him over to Angie's house.
No, I
No.
don't take any more strays in.
No
I'm
more
full.
strays.
I am full to capacity.
Yeah.
Only for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As soon
No,
as she leaves,
That's
you can
gonna
have
be,
Jake.
Nope, that's gonna be cat room.
Cat room
Yep.
for Luna.
No, for the hellions in my basement.
Oh, have you seen the hand?
It got all swollen.
Hey, vicious.
They vicious.
Actually, I should check on them. See if they came out.
I'm gonna call that one Sid.
Is that Sybil?
Sid Vicious.
All right, what's next?
He's a wrestler.
Sybil?
I don't know.
They're still talking about your deal.
They're still talking about Jake skipping school and.
Yeah, skipping is not acceptable.
Nope,
Okay, I
stop.
have to say though, him skipping those 2 classes was because he couldn't deal with his social anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's not that he was being rebellious or bad or anything. It has to do with like his anxiety, and
Yeah.
he just couldn't handle it. So he needed the time away, and he didn't know where else to go because he has trust issues with adults.
Yeah. So in
13.
other words,
13 is hard.
That's what they said. They said 13 is a rough age.
Yeah.
exactly. I was 13 once.
Yeah, but you weren't 13 in a
Right.
day with social media.
Oh, big difference.
And like all
I
of
think
this
when I was
access to your peers.
yeah,
and
0, nothing. I don't think I got my first
And that
pager Pager.
That's
lime
what.
green.
Yes,
Lime
pager.
green.
Pagers, and we'd send codes.
Yep. Send
Like
codes.
143.
Yep. And carried a whole bunch of quarters in your pocket,
Yep.
so you can get a page and then go to a payphone.
Yes.
And they used to be a dime, but then they went to a quarter.
I'm not that old. It's
I'm old.
been a quarter
Yeah.
for me.
No,
I
it
remember
was
when
dime
you-
at one point.
I remember when you put them
Well,
in.
duh.
Put 'em in.
Yeah.
I was like, duh. We're a month
Pager,
apart.
pager, and then you would.
It's amazing what 4 years though.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technology wise, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those little micro pagers.
Yeah.
What is
I had-
that?
A
It's a little
micro
pager like this
pager?
big. It
Was
was,
I had
that
a
before
regular-
or after regular pager?
it was after.
I had a regular
Before cell
pager,
phone.
lime
That
green,
awkward in between stage.
and then I ended up on an alphanumeric pager at one point.
Yep, I
Now
remember
get
those.
this: you had to call a phone number, tell the human on the other end what you wanted it to say, and then they sent it to my pager. So it showed up and it had words. So you had to be comfortable telling that person, "Oh, meet me at the mall" or whatever. Like you had to literally say it because there was no way to type in what were you gonna do. T9 didn't exist back then. You know. So yeah, I remember the pager thing, and that was not at 13. That was
No.
more like 18.
I was
17,
out
18.
of college when I got my first
Yeah.
cell phone.
I can't
A
remember.
pimp yellow Nokia.
Yeah, yeah. Are they talking about their first cell phones now?
Oh, Brenda
Oh,
said
they're
he
talking
better.
about all kinds
Brenda's
of stuff.
like, he better stay with you. If my child skipped classes, he would not have gone to a party. You are not strict, Liz.
Yeah, thank you.
I-
Say it loud enough so Jake can hear it.
Yeah, say it louder, Brenda.
Yeah,
Say it loud, say it proud.
To be like, Jake, you lucky. Yep. Because they don't think so. Yep. Yep.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's almost end time.
Oh, and then Brenda goes, P.S. I skipped school too.
Yes.
So.
I remember missing the bus on purpose,
Oh,
and my school was like 7 miles away from home. So we would miss the bus on purpose and then walk to
Stop
school.
at 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah. We would walk the
Oh,
7
my
miles to school. We'd show up like at lunch. Yep, I remember that.
All right, that chocolate must be kicking in with
Yeah.
him.
Couple.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah.
He's laughing in there. I can hear him every once
All
in a
right.
while.
I think it's time to sign off.
Yeah.
Almost time to go.
Oh, Typo reminded me of one of my bad childhood moments.
Uh-oh.
She did, and you
Uh-huh.
haven't even known Typo that long.
Typo wrote, I skipped, forged excuse notes, smoked, ran with a rough crowd, had a 21-year-old boyfriend when I was 16. In 5th grade, I forged my mom's signature.
I was gonna say 5th grade.
You have a 21-year-old boyfriend?
No.
Wow. No, I did so horribly on my spelling test that the teacher was like, you need to get this signed by your parents. So I was like, fine. So I took it home and I found one of my mom's like signed checks or something. I don't even know. And then forged her signature, and I'm such a stupid person. I spelled her damn name wrong. And
But
then
it's signed.
Oh.
You signed it neat.
but then the teacher was like, is this your signature? She wrote back on the paper, like, we're passing notes now. And I went home and I was like, yes. And so my mom got a phone call. Yeah.
Oh, trying to see how far you take it.
Oh, I went all the way. I
That's not
was
like she was
committed.
gonna be like, no.
I fell for it. Nobody would say. And now sitting here as an adult, I'm like, how stupid was I?
Yeah.
I'm a moron.
Well, we didn't know that when we
Should
were
have spelled it
younger.
right.
I should have spelled it right. I should have taken a couple practice times. You know, like, okay, there's two.
Put it up against the glass on the window while the sun's up.
I didn't even think about
How
that.
you were supposed to do it. I've done it.
I didn't
What?
know.
I
Never
didn't know
got
that
caught.
That's exactly how you do it.
That's exactly how you do it.
You guys were
We
really
didn't
bad
run
then.
with the right crowds,
No.
apparently.
No, ours got caught apparently.
No, so my dad's signature is literally impossible to copy.
Yeah.
But if your teachers don't know what it looks like,
Oh no, but that's the thing is like report cards, all that stuff was signed. So,
yeah.
so
It's on
there's
record.
a trail.
There's
right?
Yeah.
a trail.
It was just
it
impossible.
starts looking
to
like
copy.
a fifth grader's.
It's just impossible to copy because he has very specific.
Yep.
That's like yours.
Well, that's where mine comes from, but his is even more. Like my dad's signature is even way beyond mine.
Put it up against the glass.
Wow.
My mom was like,
I could copy my mom's.
absolutely true.
Yep.
Like that happened.
You got the.
I can copy
read
my
the
mom's.
glass.
That's about it.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know how I would act if my mom was in chat during all this.
Yeah, how would you handle that?
Oh, fine. She knows.
She'd be like, this one time.
At
Yeah.
band camp.
This
He
one.
never went to band. I went to band camp.
Did you really?
Hell
She
yeah,
totally
I
went
did.
to band camp.
I was like the No, I wasn't.
I was in band, but we didn't have camp.
Yeah.
I was that nerdy. I found a camp.
No
Our
band
band
camp for
didn't
me.
have a camp. I went out of my way and got a scholarship to a band camp.
There you go.
Yeah, I was that kind of nerd.
Yeah.
This is why the worst thing I ever did was forge my mom's signature.
We wouldn't have been friends.
No,
But that's alright. I don't have
not back
one.
then.
No.
Now I'm without supervision, and now I could.
Now.
It's Aaron's favorite beer.
Just leave that right there.
We'll just, yeah. All
This is
right.
my mommy juice. Oh, when the kids come up to me and go, I always drink out of this cup, so the kids know to come up to me. Mommy, can I have some of your juice? And I'd be like, no, honey, you can't. Oh, is it mommy juice? I was like, just for mommy.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, can you get me some of my juice?
Yes. And just so we know, this is not every day. This is.
Honestly, I haven't had any of.
We haven't
that.
had any of that in a
I only
very
drink
long
when you
time.
guys are here.
Yeah.
Like.
When you guys come
You drive
over.
me to drink it. See what happens.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about me or them?
No.
That-
I was like, I'm over a lot. What are you
The
talking about?
153
No, no, no.
people that are sitting in that
Being
camp.
live 24/7, it takes a lot out of you.
Oof.
Ow! I have a steak.
I mean, look at Stella. she
yeah,
passed
it
out.
takes a lot out of her.
Yep.
I have a hay sliver.
That's not good.
Ooh.
No, they hurt. Now it's a blister because I squeezed too
So,
hard.
by the way, the end button is on that phone. 'Cause that's how we're gonna end it this time because it's different than most
do
Q&As.
we
we
have
do.
a
Ooh, that
That
fly
was
attacked you.
Yes, it did. It assaulted me. You saw that, right?
Yeah, and it came for me.
Yeah.
Well, do we have a what?
I don't know. Are we saying something on the way out?
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like we have to say bye, not just hang up on them.
Well, of course.
Oof.
Next weekend, no Q&A because we'll go live.
From the Durham
You know
Fair.
what? We could go live around you work it out with the moderators.
Yeah.
Between that 7:30, 8 p.m., whatever time.
Yeah, that's a
We
good
can
time
just
to
go
go
live
right?
right from the booth of the.
Like we're not going to
Durham
be able to
Fair.
answer questions.
No.
It might just be like a
We'll turn around and say hello to you.
sit on the wall, kind of see what's going on. We'll say hi. We'll explain that we're here. We'll explain.
You'll be able to say hi to a lot of other strangers
I don't
too
think we've
because
ever
people
been to Durham.
will just be
I don't know.
randomly
It's a big
walking
one.
by.
Is it?
Yeah.
It gets crowded.
Like
Yeah,
the
super
biggie?
Like the biggie. Yeah, like
Seriously?
shoulder to shoulder.
I was
Okay,
being
not
sarcastic.
it's not like
No, it can get crowded.
land wise. It's not that big as the
Physically
biggie,
not that big.
but people wise,
Yes,
it can be very like shoulder to shoulder down the street.
Oh my
Yeah, it could
god.
It can be.
Yeah.
Last year it rained so much that a lot of the parking lots were closed, and then like they couldn't do the horse pulls or the oxen pulls
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
because that the field was all flooded.
They're bringing in some big names for the concert this year.
How far is it?
Durham's 45 minutes from
It's
here.
just past
other side of
Middletown.
Middletown.
I don't think we're doing anything next week.
Yeah, other side of Middletown.
We haven't been to any fairs this year except for the Big E.
Yeah.
We missed the Hebron
Yeah.
Fair.
Yep.
I
It
feel like
opens
was early this
Thursday.
year.
I want to say it opens Thursday at like 4 p.m. So it's an
Mhm.
evening Thursday only, all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday type of thing.
Where's the cabinet with the lotion? Who drew that picture? That Liv?
Who drew what
The
picture?
picture on the canvas.
No
next to the
idea.
lotion. I don't
I
know.
don't
I have
know.
to get up.
It's a
Somebody asked that
Foot
question?
butterfly.
Yeah,
It
it's
has to be
cute.
Livy.
The foot butterfly.
doesn't have to be Liv.
It could be
Yes,
Quinn.
I bet it is.
Those feet are small. I ain't Quinn.
Well, Jake's
Yeah,
feet
but
were
all
small at one
kids-
time
All
too.
kids' feet were small at one. It's Quinn.
Oh.
It is Quinn.
Oh.
It's his hand and his foot. It was probably like a Mother's Day thing, Because preschool, when he was in
I thought that
preschool-
was newer.
No, 2000. They didn't write the date on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's Quinn.
it was like a Mother's Day thing.
Yeah.
And got like reindeer hands over there.
There's some. Yeah, there's a bunch.
Yeah, preschool. That Livy has a whole 2019 calendar. Of every month was something different that they made with their fingerprints, their handprints, feet prints.
So that's what I was saying. Next week, Durham Fair. We've already
Mm-hmm.
talked about anything on the website you needed to talk about. Gift cards have been launched. I know people have been asking about that. I don't know if they've seen it yet, but they're there. So we prepared that. That was a little bit of a challenge, but we still don't know how all that works, but it is what it is. It's up there, and it works. You talked about lotion of the month.
Briefly.
We
No.
And
talked
there's not really much more to say about that.
No, where they can look and see
Oh,
like
you can see the whole year's
the whole
worth.
year's worth of
Yeah.
right. We talked about that, and for those of you that have had order complications, we do apologize. For those of you that got a double order, awesome.
Yeah.
Order one pillow, get two.
High five.
That is not normal, but
Yeah.
keep it, enjoy. And other than that, I think we're good.
I think
I
so.
can't remember if there were any other.
You guys have pillows?
We have a moo
Yeah,
pillow.
moo
now.
pillow.
Like a
Very
chair,
popular.
couch.
No, for the couch.
Corner
It's like
pillow
like
or
a
something?
couch
It's
pillow.
a
long
rectangle.
one?
Decent
one.
size, like this
Yeah.
long,
It's
but
like
that
20 by, I
wide.
want to say it's 20 by 12.
Yeah, it's a big quality.
Did you get any
Moo
samples?
pillow. We do not have a moo
No.
pillow
I don't
sample.
have a sample.
We
Oh.
did not. We did blanket samples, but those
I
launch.
know. Those are
Those
amazing.
launch on Black Friday, so that's it. I think we're good, right?
They think we need a moo cookie jar.
Ooh.
That's tough. But we're trying to find a keychain. We're trying to get you guys small stuff. You know, like a keychain or something. We're still looking into the baby bib and the onesie if you got any little kids coming.
Nieces, nephews,
I could see a moo.
grandchildren.
Got
A
milk.
friggin' moo
I
onesie or
wanted.
something. Right. You
I
gotta
know.
we gotta check though to see if Got Milk is copyrighted, whether we can use that or not. I don't think we can.
Got moo.
But yeah.
Did you get the video of Billy and Sadie this morning?
I don't think so.
I did not.
That speaking of video, I still need to work on that.
Monkey jar.
The mookie jar.
The blooper video.
Mookie, you know, like cookie. Mookie.
I get it.
Oh,
I do get it. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Can I have that phone so I can hit the end button?
Yeah, we're gonna go, guys.
We're gonna go now. You guys have a good night. What? Did somebody say something?
No.
Oh,
Scroll
it's
sideways.
a goat.
Okay, bye-bye.
Goat joke candy jar.
Liz, did
Scroll
you say
sideways.
bye yet?
Scroll sideways.